Hello and welcome to Roll Call.
Roll Call!
Oh,
That was terrifying.
that was horrifying. That's not what I was expecting to start this off with, but all right, that's what's happened. So, thank you for being here tonight while we continue our ongoing Bards and Nobles campaign. Before we get into it, Zeke will not be here tonight. He had a family emergency, so I will be taking the role of Leon tonight. So hopefully I do that well. Probably not. But we'll see. Before we get into it, let's toss out to you guys. If you want to give us, Tristan, what's coming up, and then you can take care of your part.
No, your part. All right, so... Sorry. Last week we had the post on Monday about what we played. You know how we normally do it. Wednesday was detention. We talked about halflings as we continue our dive into the different races of D&D. Thursday was the roll for bluff, which was the secret in Selbin, where we talked about that last session where we entered Selbin. That brings us to today. And that means we're playing, and that means Monday will be the post of this video on YouTube. Wednesday will be detention again, as we continue our delve into it. We'll be talking about humans. You know, we're going real basic with that.
Yeah. Basic
humans.
We got to talk about them sometime.
Yeah, we have to. And granted, you know, as basic as they are, I mean, with D&D, and we go much more in depth with that, they do definitely have some benefits. And that means Thursday will be Roll for Bluff about this episode. And then we'll be playing again next Friday.
And we're doing our special one-shot.
Yes, like Brandon said. Since we hit 50 followers on Twitch, we are celebrating with we'll be announcing stuff that I'm sure Sam will get into, and we will doing our one-shot.
I'm going to say you're crossing into my domain over here. Yes, we will be doing our special one-shot next Friday, October 11th, and we'll also be announcing the winner of our 50-follower giveaway. Now, if you start following us between now and the 11th, you are automatically eligible. So
Dun, dun, dun.
give it a follow. We are going to be giving away some of our merchandise. If you have not checked it out yet, you totally should. It's going to be at rolecalldd.redbubble.com. If you look down in the chat, just posted the account, so you can go ahead, check it out, see if there's some merch you like. You know, even if you don't win the giveaway, check out the merch anyway. Some of it's pretty neat stuff, so we're really excited about it.
I mean, you could get the Wesley's Wonder Emporium!
Or you can get the Seal of Calamine shirt.
You can get the runes and symbol of sword. As well as, I've been putting a lot of other stuff. I've been putting in a lot of time trying to come up with a bunch of designs for us to give everyone a variety. There should be some more going up by the time the contest is announced. Hopefully some more things for stuff like Lirin. We got stuff for Leon. We have stuff for just for
NPCs and roll call.
Yeah, so...
And Tristan was nice enough and talented enough to make all of the designs for all of our merch. So, kudos to you.
Talent is a strong word.
Talented.
It's something.
Yeah. It's something, all right.
Hannah, you have anything you want to add?
Nope. Nothing to contribute.
God bless America.
You being here is the best
God
contribution of all.
All right. So with that being said, let's jump back into it. So where we last left off, after a strange turn of events and interesting choices done by the party, Calmine is now accompanied by the physical embodiment through Soren's body of her patron Azazel. Upon him becoming human in the material plane, he informed her that not only her, but every warlock that he was the patron for can no longer use their magic for the next 12 hours as long as he's on that plane, because his magic is tethered to his body to leave it there. So, all them warlocks just lost all that.
Power down.
Pretty much, for the next 12 hours. The group was getting ready to tuck in for the night, or, read or do whatever they're going to do in the bunker, per se, where Sprout and his brother Ewan were living, and Cal and Azazel were getting ready to leave.
Oh, and Cal's a human right now. It's pretty cool.
Cal looks like a red-headed, freckled, like longer braided hair human.
It's dope.
So, what are you doing when you're back at the base?
So where are they?
They are getting ready to leave. They have not left yet. They're getting ready to.
Okay. I don't want to tag along.
You're gonna chill with Leon and Sprout.
Yeah.
Oh, Sprout passed out in the corner.
Oh yeah, I mean you're still technically chilling.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not about that mess.
Leon is going to, you're going to be like, be safe out there? And he looked at Azazel. Look back to you. I mean, you don't look like you, so I'm going to imagine you're fine.
I should
But
be
just
good.
in case, don't decal.
Don't be Cal. Don't be Cal.
Azazel looks over and goes, no worries. I mean, you're going to sound like Cal, but you don't look anything like it.
It's probably a good thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of impartial to your nice red hue, but
Could use a little bit more yellow.
well, he'll extend his arm out.
Let's go.
Okay, and he'll lead you over to the ladder up, and lead you to the floor where he slides it open, and he opens it and goes out. He reaches a hand down for you, m'lady,
Thanks.
and help you out of the stone chest, and he's gonna close it. He goes, don't know how to lock this.
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure.
10.
You remember it was a different key.
I don't. I think you probably need a key to lock that. Not one that I have.
Well, let's just hope they're fine.
They'll be fine.
No one knows they're you.
Soren's in there like, ah.
Lock the damn door!
So he turns and walks out to the back room into the darkened store. He goes, well, I didn't anticipate us to be inside another place, so all right. Oh, goes to the front door. Opens. That was easy. After you. I'll open the door for you.
All right. As we walk out, and be like, so where are we going?
For right now, as the door opens, there's the storm that was hitting is kind of broken. There's still some winds and things, but there's no real rain. And so, I mean, it's a lovely night just to go for a stroll for a bit.
Okay.
Lead the way. I'll follow your lead for right now.
Do I know where the closest tavern is or bar?
Roughly from where you are, there's a few. What kind of bar are you trying to go to?
Something maybe not super extensive, but not super sketchy either.
So you want middle of the road.
So yeah.
You want middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, that's important. You know that about a block and a half up the road is a tavern that some of the merchants go to.
Okay. So I'm gonna say to him you wanna get a drink or something?
Right now, I am down to experience what I can when I have this flesh and blood.
Sounds great. I know a place.
Let's go!
Let's go.
The place that you're going to is called the Weeping Shadow.
Okay.
It's just a dark and dreary name, but inside is very casual.
Okay.
It's not a very popular bar right now. It's not full of people, but it is cozy enough.
Okay. Can I do a quick perception check just to see if there's anybody I recognize?
When you get there?
Yeah.
I gotta get there first.
Oh, sorry. You were describing it, so I just...
Yeah, no,
assumed-
I'm just from what you remember of it.
Gotcha, okay.
So, while you're walking, as you're walking, he extends his arm out to you again as he walks with you down the road. He's like, man, I cannot remember the last time I was underneath this sky.
Well, how long have you been a demon?
So, how long have you been a demon?
You look and go, getting a little personal, but alright, I guess take you on a date and you give me...
I mean, you mentioned that it'd been a long time, so I'm just curious.
Let's just say the lifetime of an elf plus.
Okay, so a long time.
A long time.
Gotcha.
Long time. And as he's walking, he doesn't really notice some drunk people walk by and they stumble, like one of them stumbles into me and he's just like, well, that was rude. As, oi! You there! You call me rude? Caesar looks at you and goes, he's like weighing his options in front of you.
Well, I may have fudged up.
Yeah, I did. What are you gonna do about it?
No.
You not gonna say anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch this train wreck unfold.
Oh boy!
How is Soren reacting?
Just like...
He's like internal screaming.
Yes.
Drunk guy. Well, you're messing with the wrong people, right, boys? And like the 5 of them are all pretty drunk. It's a mixture of half elf, elf, human. They're all pretty drunk. They're all like intoxicated.
Are they wearing anything that might?
No, they look like sailors.
Gotcha.
So they're not wearing anything.
They all look like Popeye.
He looks immediately at me and he goes, can I rough him up or do you want me to be more civil?
I mean, I don't care.
Civil!
But I might not want to draw too much attention.
Fine. That's fine, whatever. Don't really care.
I'm just saying, like, you know.
How many people can I affect with this? He is going to... He's gonna go, alright.
Power word kill, power word kill, power word kill.
He goes, what's that over there? Immediately tries to do that. To like have him look away. With a over 20. They immediately go, whoop! As he pushes you along and he just goes, darkness right on their spot. So they're all encapsulated in darkness. And they're like, oh, I've gone fucking blind! Oh, God!
I'm blind, stinking drunk!
They're bumping into each other. They're bouncing back and forth. And Zay just goes, that was only mildly entertaining.
I mean, I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, okay. It's only as funny as, you trying to talk to Soren sometimes. Hey, let's keep going.
Yeah, that's hard.
Oh!
So as you continue up the road, you eventually make it there. There is a half-orc standing at the entrance to the bar. Got any weapons?
Do I currently? I'm assuming I do.
You still have all your stuff underneath
Still
you.
your stuff on you.
No?
Yes.
Turn him in.
Do I have to? Okay.
I mean, you try persuasion.
I'm gonna try persuasion. I'm gonna say I would just feel a lot safer with them, and that's an 8.
Why didn't you just use deceit and say
I know.
no?
And then you go,
Sorry, gotta have him.
Alright, I'll hand him over.
Name.
Talia.
Talia.
see, he puts him into a bag, ties it. See him tie a bow with the strings that, like, the string kind of glistens. As he attaches your name in, puts it over the side. What about you? You see him pull out a hand crossbow and a dagger. Put it under Adam. Adam does the same thing. Welcome. And he gets back to leading.
Thank you.
As you hear down the road, you're like, I found me fucking way out! Come to me, man! Come to me, boys! They struggle out. One's like crawling on his hands and knees as Zagel just pushes you inside.
Okay.
As you go in, now you can make a perception check.
18.
You see some of the usual merchants and things around that you've seen around the town. Notably, you see Hakar, who is sitting in the back booth, pretty much on his own, but it's a large back booth just himself.
Okay.
Around there is also, with that, you do see someone else you know. Not at that booth, but you see Jackson Cliffwood, the goblin. Sitting next to him is Woodhull.
Okay.
Woodhull?
Yeah, Woodhull.
So we've got Jackson and Woodhull at the bar, and then Hakar in a booth in the back.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this place is pretty lively. What say we, get a drink? 5.
Sounds
10.
Sounds great.
Until I'm bored.
Okay.
So as you walk in, you know, there's just a little bit of music. There's some people talking. They're having a good time. It's nothing crazy, like I said. Now we're going to shift back to the underground. Where at this point, have you gone to, it's around like 9 o'clock. Have you gone to bed?
Probably heading that way, yeah.
Okay.
I'm Leon, I'm brooding in the corner.
Leon is going to cloak up, mask on. He's going to look over at Leon and go, I'm going to go take care of something. I'll be back. I'll be quiet. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to do anything too dumb.
You sure about that?
I'm going to go try and talk to your connect with Cameron so we can actually have a face-to-face conversation.
Okay, well, be careful.
I'll try. If I'm not back in like 3 hours. I'll let you know also if anything else comes up.
Okay.
Good night. As he turns and goes upstairs. Does the same thing. He opens it up. You see him go, how do I lock it?
What would it be stealth to try and like follow him without him realizing I'm following him?
Yep.
But remember, you get disadvantage on stealth because of your clank armor.
But I do have +5.
That's your call. It's also versus his passive perception.
What's his passive perception? Is it?
It's like
He's the highest
18
I
or
was going to say
something.
he's got like 19 on his
You know, it's
passive.
20.
Oh, it's 20. Yeah, I have
Okay.
19. He's got 20.
So you'd have to roll over 20.
Yeah.
I mean, he could always...
Do you groan at him when he starts to leave?
Yeah.
I can't stop you if you join me, but we're going into a pretty seedy place.
I don't know what to do. No, I think I'm gonna go with him. I don't want him to go by himself.
All right. So,
All right, Sophie. It's your choice.
I need you to do another Arcana check to style your hair again.
13.
It's good enough for you. Ice it over so you have a little bit different hair, and you put on your veil so only your eyes are seen. And do you take your weapons or no? Okay. So you don't have them out. You just have them, attached to you. As you go upstairs, you and Sprout's brother, because Evan goes, You guys leaving?
BRB.
What does Leon say?
Dan goes, we're going to take care of some things. We'll be back. How do we lock this? Ewan, I'll take care of it. But if you're going to go out, I need you to go somewhere.
Should have stayed
Why
home.
are we always running errands for people?
Hey, we're letting you stay here for free.
That's a valid point.
So what I need you to do is I need you to go to Zolto's. You said you had to go there anyways. So go there, pick up some medicine for Sprout. That's it.
It's open? Still open?
I mean, Zolto's kind of friendly with you, so I guess he's open all the time.
Okay. Taken out of it.
That's it. Just come back. We have a 2-day supply. I don't know if you're going to be gone for 2 days. Just makes it easier on me so I don't have to leave. I hate leaving him here alone. As he walks over to another blanket and tucks Sprout in.
Oh. Sprout's probably gonna die.
Ever the optimist, this one.
Just being realistic, guys.
So you take note and you head out. So you go out just as you have before. You're back on the street. The wind is grazing your face. Around this time, because time happens at the same time. Around this time,
Time happens.
you turn the corner and you're out in the main thoroughfare that block you went up, and you see 4 individuals clamoring out of a sphere of darkness, going "Where'd those fuckheads go? God damn it!" they're obviously drunk. And it's dude, forget it. Nah, we're too drunk for this.
Those are the people who were
Messing with Azazel and Cal. But you
Okay.
don't know that. Lyran has no idea.
Okay, so then we probably just stay out of their way.
Yeah, they just stumble off.
Okay.
Eventually one pulls out another bottle. Boom. Drink up me hearties.
Yo, blah.
They look like they're having a great time.
Leon looks at you and goes, alright. It's no time at this city is a good time to be outside, especially with us, but we're kind of well hidden. So
Forgot we had that on. I was like,
yeah.
what was that?
So just act normal. Okay?
Just act normal. Hello,
Is that
I
possible?
am human.
Beep, 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 bop,
Nope, not clockwork.
beep,
No.
beep,
No.
bop, 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 normal human.
No. Opposite of that.
Okay.
We gotta go to the church though. You good? Alright, so roll. Are you trying to be stealthy or normal?
I guess I will try and do the stealth thing.
Okay.
Okay, so that one would be a 13 and a 22.
So 13.
He got a 24. So, with it averaging it out, he's kind of the quieter one, and whenever you start to get a little loud, he corrects your armor, he tells you to change something or change the way you're walking.
Don't touch me there.
He says it's going to be about a 15-minute walk. So during that 15 minutes, we'll shift back over to Cal and Azazel. Walks over to the bar next to Jackson. How's it going? Yo, barkeep. We like whiskey, right? Looks over to you. Strongest whiskey he's got. A little halfling comes over. You can notice that behind the bar, it's not the same floor height as in front of the bar. So it's raised floor, so they're at a regular height. All right, dear. That will be, I guess, for this 5 copper. You see him reach into a bag, pulls out a platinum. Keep him coming. Everyone immediately.
Is he taking my money?
Everyone immediately. No. Everyone immediately looks over at him. You see, he doesn't even break. He's like, there you go. Keep him coming. We'll be right over. Where do you want to sit?
Back home.
I'll just point to an empty table or something.
Okay, we'll be right over there. Keep him coming. She just looks and goes, you got it. And you see, as he collects the drinks, he just smirks to himself and turns to go back to the table. There are roughly about that big and that tall.
Lovely.
Just
Of
straight
whiskey?
Just
Good
straight
God.
whiskey. It's not.
Of strong.
I said strong, not good.
Oh boy.
Lighter fluid.
So tell me, Talia,
Yes, Adam.
how are you feeling about everything?
Conflicted.
What do you mean?
I mean, you know, we had a nice little victory, but I don't know, I just can't really shake the feeling that, like, it's just gonna be another, you know, one thing after another.
Well, I hate to tell you, but your lot in life is not the greatest. It's going to be a struggle, and that's why I, the great, heroic, and powerful Adam, will be here to help.
Well, I appreciate that.
You remind me a lot of someone I used to know, so.
Somebody that I used to know.
She was pretty gung-ho and, you know, stubborn like you, so.
Well, you know, most great women are.
I have no comment.
But someone got a lot to say in my head.
So, hey, how much are you going to drink of that?
I'm gonna probably need to make a con save.
All right, we're gonna
How much you drinking? Enough for a con save.
You know, as he's drinking, it's not 13.
12.
You're pretty tipsy.
Okay.
You're not insanely drunk, but yeah, he is he's noticing you being like a little tipsy. And he's like, you probably can't handle more than one of those, can you?
I mean, I could try.
I want to see it.
Alright.
Lick stone.
I mean, he looks over and just goes for one more. People have stopped staring. They're just back to what drinking and having fun. So you ever been here before?
To this particular bar?
Yes, smartass. This particular no, the general city.
I might have passed through here.
Know anybody in this room?
Yes, no.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna do sort of a quick glance at both the car and then the other two. Mixed feelings there.
I'll be right back.
Nah!
Wait.
He scoots back.
Wait.
He walks over first. He walks over to the car. Hello there, my fine gray friend. How are you doing this evening?
I'm gonna finish the drink that I have in front of me.
Boom!
A car with his broken tusk, rather large stature, and goes, I'm doing pretty well. I guess. No, he's just very drunk.
Sounds a lot like Jubilee.
And Julie was constantly drunk.
He's got one drunk
He's got a
voice.
point.
Well, Jubilee's not as Russian. We'll get to that. Can I be the helping you? Nah, I just came to say I love your work. Really cool. And the car goes. Many thanks, but I don't know you. No reaction?
I'm just drinking.
I just have one quick question for you. Does the name Calmine elicit any reaction?
When he says Calmine, I like freeze.
A car stops and goes, "You dare bring that name up to me? You are Batman." Zazel, I didn't mean no disrespect or anything. I just wanted to know if you had any information on it. Not for you. And he's gonna go, "Nah, I think you should tell me."
Oh god.
Hey, remember when I said that interesting things were gonna happen? Yeah, interesting things are gonna happen. What level is he gonna? Yeah, I'll just do it at that. Car needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh.
And fails.
I didn't see that coming at all.
Right. So I suggest you just tell me a little bit about her. She was like a daughter to me. Small, tiny daughter. I took her in off the street and she was good to me. I help her and then she leave. I am still sad by it. I took one person in after my daughter's death and then she left. And then she goes, "Oh, that was a lot darker than I was expecting. You were good? Have a good one. Take another platinum. Drinks on me."
I have made you sad. That was not the point. Goodbye.
You don't. You hear Calvin, but some of the words are actually the perception you can hear it all.
Yeah.
You're just drunkenly taking it in. He looks over at you and goes, and then walks over to the other two.
Oh gosh.
He walks up behind them. "Hello, my friends.
Oh god.
How are you doing tonight? Tall, dark, and handsome." I mean, they both go. Looked up and down at him. "Well, you two seem interesting, so I figured I'd come and talk to you." And he's like going back and forth looking at the goblin and the dragonborn sitting there. Woodhall just looks over and goes, doesn't say anything. Jackson, "Do you owe me money?" No. I'm just a fan of your work, that's all. I've heard a lot about you. I hear you run a good gig. Are you sure you don't owe me money? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do a lot of acting. Right? I just have a quick question for you. Just off the cuff, I heard this name, part of the Stonebreakers. Does the name, Calmine mean anything to you? Soren, how are you reacting?
Just like, he's gonna get us killed, he's gonna get us killed, he's gonna get us killed, he's gonna get us killed.
Woodhall reaches down for a weapon as Hazel immediately goes, "I wouldn't do that, I'm just asking a question." He's gonna try and intimidate. Oh, that's a natural 20.
I wouldn't do that. Oh dear God, no.
Yeah. No, he just
Okay,
goes, you see Hazel, I mean, you can kind of hear it. They're a little bit farther away, so I'm going to use your roll perception if you want to hear this.
That's a 28.
That was a
Yeah,
hefty thonk of a
Right.
dice.
she's got her metal
You
dice.
see Woodhall go for his weapon, and you see Hazel just one finger go, "I wouldn't do that if I were you." And Woodhall immediately goes, and that also intimidates Jackson. "Well, she owes me money. A lot of it. But I guess if she fought again and made me more money, I wouldn't be mad. You're very money motivated. I like that. I respect that. Good to know. She steal from you? No, not technically. Technically? She ran off on a debt. Sounds like her. Well, thank you for the information. Thank you for not attacking me. You do pulls out another platinum. Have a good night. Turns and walks away.
This good towards her debt.
As he walks over to you, he goes, sits back down. So after that, we're gonna shift back over to you two going to the church.
Take me to church.
We're going to the shop today after the church.
You go in. The church is still open. You notice it's a church of like non-denomination. There's many different.
Brandon, the house of God is always open.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm a just. Hell now.
So, Leon walks in and goes, if anyone asks, you're a trainee.
Okay.
Just go with it. He's gonna walk in. He's gonna look around. He's gonna go to one of the parishioners and one of like people who work there. And he's gonna. I need to speak with the pastor in Thieves' Camp. So he says that, and you're just like.
I can't.
You don't like you
understand,
hear
right?
him say, "I need to speak to the pastor." His true meaning is, "I need to go downstairs," and the parishioner goes, "All right, the Father will see you this way." To you, that's very confusing. After a few minutes, you walk through. It's not brightly lit. It's dimly lit with different hues of flames outside of certain doors. There's different holy markings outside of doors, marking different deities and different religion, different sects, and different pantheons. After about 3 minutes of walking around towards the back of where the church is, you're like a little bit smaller than a cathedral, but not by much. Goes around to the back, and there you see just a brick wall. As the parishioner takes out a holy symbol, pushes into an indent in the wall and clicks as it slides open. This way. Leon just motions for you to follow. As you continue down the stairs, it's not a super deep tunnel down, but you realize you're in what would be the catacombs of older cathedrals and older things where they keep the dead and do everything like that. When you get down there, it is a little more lively. There are people sitting there talking, there's people drinking. You see there's different rooms, but they're not rooms with doors. They're more of open doorways into smaller rooms. As you walk down, the stone wall behind you closes and you hear a click. You see individuals talking, and they're talking about how the market went and how did the delivery go and if it's going to rain this week, things like that. So you don't understand, but Leon understands them to be, they're talking about jobs, they're talking about things they did and contracts and different things they fulfilled on, things they're looking forward to. A lot of people down here have the black skeleton, but you also see other insignias. You see an old one that you recognize, which is the White Talon. You also see the postman. So they're off in their own little sects, off over to the sides. Leon looks at you and goes, "If you're gonna talk to anybody," he's gonna point to the postman and the White Town. "Talk to them. Don't really talk to anyone else. If you need me, if someone comes up to you, come get me. Don't call me. Oh no, What do you want to call me?
Sophie.
You're Sophie. What are you gonna call me?
Luke.
Sure. Luke.
Okay, just say Luke, and if I can hear you, I'll come over. Okay, just go sit at like that table over there. As he
I don't like this.
nervously, he's like, you can see, even though you can only see like that much, you can see like some sweat forming. As he walks over to a desk where a drow elf is sitting there, and she has secretary attire on. She has like a nice blouse, some lower half moon shade, like glasses on, hair pulled back into a bun, and she's filling out paperwork and stamping and giving people money. And he looks up. Can I help you? I need to send a message to Cameron. Can I have a name? Luke. What is his deception? Da, 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 da. It's plus 8, that's pretty good. Okay. And her. Luke? Alright. Do you have an affiliation? He pauses for a moment. With the postman. Alright. And here is the form, and here is the fee is 2 silver to post it. Leon hands over the 2 silver. That's a lot of. There we go. Hands over the 2 silver and writes down that he needs to see Cameron, and he marks it with. He signs it off with the seasoned shadow, and closes it up, and hands it back. And she seals it with a wax seal. Only Cameron will be allowed to open this, and she puts it in the slot. Whew. Could have been really bad. It was like 1 point difference. He walks over to you and goes, "All right. Now we wait. We need to wait here just for a little bit. Do you need anything? You want anything?"
No, I'm just making sure you're okay.
Well, trying to track down the man who put a hit on my family, so I'm doing okay. As okay as I can.
Fair enough.
He chuckles to himself and just sits down. We'll shift back. So Azazel has just sat down.
I'm going to sort of quietly be like, if you wanted to ask certain questions, I would have given you answers.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just better to hear from the mouth of the people that knew you.
Uh-huh.
Your side might not be their side.
Right.
So, tell me your side.
I mean, as far as the thing with the car goes, yeah, he took, kind of, watched out for me and stuff, and then, I left, and I'm gonna lower my voice a bit and to just say I stole a large amount of money from him so I could get out of town. And then, yeah, I owed, some gambling debts.
To the gentleman over there?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's all coming together. He'll chuckle as he sits back. You really cowed it up. How long ago was this? A few years?
Would have been a couple years, about 3 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. You've really, I guess, grown? Morally? That car guy seems really sad about it.
I mean, I don't know if he knows that I stole something from him.
He knows, maybe we should go talk to him. Now, what the hell do I know? As he Finishes his drink. No visible change. Well, you about ready?
Sure.
Let's continue our walk.
Yep.
He stands up. Thank you all. You've been a lovely audience. Good night.
Oh
Oh
my god.
my god.
I'm just like facepalm.
As you're leaving, you see him bump into somebody. Immediately goes and grabs a halfling's hand. My, that feels just like my money pouch. How'd that get there? Thank you so much for picking it up for me. Halfling's like, I'll be taking that. Shall we?
Yeah.
As he is going to,
Probably kill that man.
no, he is going to, as you're leaving, he's going to turn around and mage hand and try and take from him.
Fair.
Okay. It's not one for the guy. Yep, he steals it. You just see him go. No one notices. His sleight of hand was above a 20. Well, he paid for drinks.
Nice guy.
Not really nice guy. You know, I'm feeling like looking at the ocean.
Okay, let's go to the ocean then.
Lead the way.
Alright. Stop on the way out, get our weapons.
Well, he just goes, whoop, and he hands the bags to you. Undo the threads. I can't.
Okay.
You see as you pull it, your name glows and it fades from the tag as you...
Okay.
And he pockets your stuff.
Cool.
You continue along. You notice that the streets are kind of quieter. They're not too quiet, but there's not as many people around. At this point, it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So, Zuwaki looks around. This city changed.
So you've been here before?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
Long time ago.
if it's been longer than, a few hundred years, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we're close to that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was here, there wasn't this much crime. The one who committed the crimes was me.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a shithole.
Yeah, it is. Angelique would be so sad.
Who's Angelique?
Nobody. Gonna keep walking.
I don't need to insight that to know that's a lie.
Oh, that's definitely not a person. He just made up a name.
You see him pull on a ring. Puts it on. Probably hits himself in the head. You see the little image of Soren come up. How you doing?
How do you think I'm doing?
Don't yell. It's rude. You said yes. He said yes.
I know. Hang tight, Soren. Think of Sprout.
It's only been 3 hours. He's still got 9 to go.
I'm aware.
Think of Sprout and his poor broken legs.
Yeah, think of poor Sprout and his broken legs I get a fix.
Are you actually going to fix them? You son of...
He takes the ring out. You see the ring is made of bone.
You are actually gonna fix them, aren't you?
That's the deal.
No.
I just felt like messing with him.
Yeah, I like to do that too.
Oh, on the way, I need to stop by somewhere.
Okay.
I feel bad keeping you up all night. Get you some up and atom juice.
Up and atom juice.
Did you just make a pun?
Maybe I did.
That was awful.
Maybe I
Who are you to
did. It
talk?
was awful. Oh.
Well, we need to go. if it's still around, old family business, we need to go that way. He points down to like a shadier alley.
Okay. I will take your word for it.
As you turn, you go down what appears to be a little more shaded, darker alley. The clouds at this point have broken up. There's more clear moonlight. It's not a complete full moon. It's waxing into one.
Yeah.
It's getting a little bit colder, but with the clothes that you're wearing, you feel adequately warm. Because at this point, it's getting closer into like fall winter territory since you were getting summer fall earlier.
Okay.
So as you walk, he's looking around, very quietly looking at all the buildings. As you go and turn around the corner, you see a small shop. It's called the Darman Family Apothecary. By Lilith's name, still there.
Old family, I guess.
Bunch of dwarves.
Makes sense.
Don't be worried, they're not going to recognize. Well, they might. Well, you did some math. No, probably not. Those people probably are dead.
That's reassuring.
Yeah. They're 24-hour business, though. They're like doctors and stuff.
Oh, neat.
Open the door, m'lady.
Thank you.
Milady.
Try to be a little cordial. So we'll sit back over to Leon and Lyran, the two L's.
Waiting.
Leon looks around all shady. Like, constantly jog back and forth. After about 20 minutes, Cameron shows up. And you see Leon white knuckle the cherries in. As he's like trying not to stare at Cameron.
Goes a bright orange.
I told him to meet us in tomorrow night on the roof of the church. Let me know if he reads it. And he's gonna like turn. So I need you to make a perception check.
Uh, 13.
You're all about the 13s tonight.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the road, but it's good enough where, I mean, he's not trying to hide it, but you see him open it up, go. Pockets it and leaves.
Run away.
As you see, he begins to look around the room. Like, checking everyone's face.
Should we scoot our boots?
What do you mean?
Looking kind of sketchy.
Is he looking for us?
Yes.
Well, if we move, it'll be obvious. We can't really move then.
Look, a distraction.
Arm wrestle me. Okay. He's actually, I mean, make it look convincing. Actually try. So he's going to attempt to beat you in arm wrestling. So roll straight athletics.
13.
Yep.
You beat him.
Dang.
He got a 12. So I was like, and he goes, you beat me, here you go. And Cameron's like, alright, that's a weird place to do this. He does take a little bit of note in you. Doesn't recognize you. Man, you guys are getting like...
Would he though?
We have
Technically,
posters up of us.
Oh,
ran
oh.
right into him in the alley.
That would do it.
He's also seen your face before. So he leaves. At this point, someone else comes over and goes, "You, I'm next."
Oh no!
Oh,
Do it!
No. Okay.
You got
13.
this.
All right.
Can I give her advantage? I'm just kidding.
Athletics again?
Yeah.
It was like
Cocked?
yeah. Should I do it again?
Yep.
Yeah.
13.
No!
No. 1?
1.
4.
Okay, that could have gone either way.
Okay.
I was really worried there for a second.
20 or 1? Oh,
3.
3.
I did it!
Boom!
Once again, it's more like, and he's like, he like takes off his the cover so because he's sweating. You see, it is a more muscular, stronger featured elf. He's like,
Take on the elves.
and you beat him. He's like,
Well, damn,
what's your
Jackie.
name?
Sophie.
Sophie.
What deception?
Oh, I couldn't remember my name. 13.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
that
we're
dice-
So this die is getting removed from me as well.
Why?
Roll a 3.
Okay, Sophie.
No, but really, that's like what the 5th 13 I've done, and that's the thing. It's with It's not like a straight 13. It's with all the different modifiers getting a 13.
Oh, okay, so it's not rolling the same.
No.
thing.
No, it's like
Because
a
it's
12 with a
deception.
+1 or an 11 with a +2, and
Okay.
All right, Sophie. You're a good one. Which gang are you with?
oh, fuck, postman.
And he
Right.
goes, where are the postmen?
I'll probably say something about me being a trainee.
Yeah, she's new. You should talk to Max when he's in town. He'll vouch. Well, then he goes, I know Max. Kicks my ass.
You got
As he
that,
turns,
got
he
it.
is part of the Black Skull Gang.
That could have been bad, ladies and gentlemen.
And goes, time to leave.
No, family.
As you begin to leave, he sits down and goes, have a good one, Sophie.
Bye.
As you leave, you go up the stairs. There's a little, like a little lever opens, goes out. After a few moments, it closes on its own. Leon looks around, does a perception check around. Okay, yep. Yeah, he doesn't notice anybody staring or anyone looking around. He walks away. Then you leave. As you leave, he goes, okay, I know it's really weird to have a seedy, in a seedy town like this, an even seedier thing. But sometimes, from what I remember, Crowns of Guard used to try and infiltrate. So this was the way so we could not be bothered by Crowns of Guard. They don't know how to get down there. Because you have to be extremely vetted to get down there. So yeah.
Apparently not so much.
Well, you have to know. You have to be extremely vetted to get the passcode. So, all right. So let's go. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. As you're leaving, you come out of the church. Look back over. Welcome to the store. Can we help you? And he goes, this place has got a lot more uncheery. Last time I was here was very nice. You're just gonna stay quiet? Immediately, a female dwarf walks over and goes, smacks him. Don't be so rude. And he just pulls out a paper and just gets back to reading.
Whatever, Marjorie.
I'm terribly sorry. We're on the night shift. It's bad. Can we help you? She's looking at you.
Oh, look at his age. What am I here for?
We're here for some of your famed up all night potions. Oh, yes. How many? You. How much do they cost nowadays? They cost roughly 2 gold per.
Here's a platinum.
How many do you think you need?
I mean,
Think your friends are gonna need some?
yeah. Can
Someone's
I
probably gonna need one. Isn't
can
that
I
right?
get like can I get like 8 of those?
8?
Yeah, you have 8.
Let me go check the back.
Okay.
As immediately the door perks up. 8?
A lot of late nights.
Opens the paper back up. She comes back out. She goes, I only have 6.
I'll take 6 then.
Well, that will be 12 gold.
Okay, and I will hand over 12 gold.
All right, I will add those to your inventory momentarily.
All right, cool.
Keep small for herself.
How's your family doing? Oh, we're doing all right. Little Lucy's asleep right now.
Cal like perks up.
Is she doing all right with schooling? We do our best to send her to one of the churches of Paylor in town for schooling. Well, that's good to hear. Let her know. I'm sending a message from one of her friends from the church that her good buddy Azaz says she needs to study more. What? Are you friends? Not me personally. I just know, and he wanted me to send that message to her. Well, aren't you the sweetest? I will make sure she knows. Looks up at him. I'm just the messenger. Well, have a good night.
Yes, have a good night.
Scuttles away.
He like ribs you a little bit.
I mean, thank you. Appreciate it. Nice doing business. Might be back.
And you leave.
And as we leave, so that's where you found Lucy.
I'm indebted to them. That family.
Okay.
So I'm ensuring Lucy has the best possible options later in life. Sue me.
I just was curious about why she was one of the warlocks. That's all.
She seemed like she needed a friend.
Gotcha.
And like I said, I owed them one.
So do they know?
Nope. They need to know? Nope.
Okay.
She's only like 12.
Oh boy.
As you walk out of the alleyway, you know what they look like. As you see Leon and Liren pop on out of the church. Zeta goes, like, you're across the road, and Zeta goes, it's a good thing you bought a few of them, apparently. They weren't not the only ones having a late night.
Yeah, apparently.
Just Soren. What?
I'm gonna sort of like wave and be like, "Hi, Sophie."
You hear that across the road. Hi, Sophie.
Oh, hey!
Welcome to the late night party, I guess.
Here we are!
You want to come over here and join us?
No.
Sure. Sure!
Leon just goes, hi guys. what, I didn't think we'd see you out here.
What are you doing out here?
Just taking care of some business.
Business,
What kind of business?
Exploring.
Yeah, what she said.
Insight. 16.
That's 20.
Kind of I mean, do you think that's really a good idea?
I mean, no one's noticed us so far. I have the mask on.
Maybe just to be safe. Oh, never mind. I can't help.
Zazer goes, no, you can't.
Well,
Sorry, it's my bad.
all right.
Leon, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Looking good. Like the hair.
Thank you.
Like the veil. Not really my style, but to each their own. What would you like to, accompany us to the water?
I really think we should be getting back.
You have another job to do.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna be getting back to the other job we're supposed to do.
Which is, then he goes, we have to go talk to Zolto. Yeah.
Salto.
Oh, Zolto. Yeah. Kind of forgot about that.
Who's Zolto?
He's somebody who's making some stuff for us.
And you forgot about it?
Well, no, not really forgot. It's just more like,
Didn't
I mean,
care.
it's more interesting. This is more interesting to me than stuff.
Well, alright. Interesting to say the least. So, I mean, we can go there.
Okay.
You got time. Yeah, hold on, let
The gals look at each other.
Okay.
you can say hi to Soren. What's your pug? Turn back up.
What the heck?
Soren's actually saying that to you, Aaron.
You see
Oh,
a little
sorry.
yellow.
Little
What the heck, guys?
I'm sorry.
And just like, rogue gotta do what rogues gotta do.
Damned rogues.
You doing good? Takes it off.
Like, it's just a glare.
Takes it off, but then it's always good to do that. You know, it allows for some people who have multiple like personalities or souls. This ring helps. It brings out your inner manifestations, which right now is a sword.
Interesting.
The cow puts it on. Bunny.
Fear me.
It's the rabbit from the Holy Grail.
So, does anyone know which way is Zolto's?
Would I know the way to Zoltos?
Would any of us know the way to solve it?
Nope.
Would Leon know the way to Zoltos?
What is that,
No
like,
one knows.
Perception
Actually,
check, maybe.
not really. Perception check?
Yeah, what's, like, directions? Like,
Survival.
knowing nature?
Survival.
Survival. +1.
I can probably do it.
+2.
Yeah, I got +5.
+4.
24.
Nice.
You look around.
I've seen
You're
that
getting-
stump before.
You look around. You're getting your bearings. You take a minute to like look at all the different cross sections of the city. You realize where you are, and you're kind of close to like the invention district, where people like tinkerers and forges and things are. You can always surmise that he'd probably be somewhere over there.
Okay, I have an idea where he might be.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll start heading over there.
So you start walking that way. Azazel comes back to Liren and Leon. So what do you guys think of Cal?
She's great.
My girl.
Leon just goes,
Thanks, Blue.
we have a bond. Sometimes she's a little impulsive. But I am too. So, we're all kind of stupid. No comment.
That was like a Dr. Phil segment just then.
He wants to know what's going on with his patrons.
So, Liren, I'm terribly sorry I had to take your friend Cornelius from you.
Oh, that's right. You betrayed me, Zazel. You must die.
I mean,
I just kind of gave him a dirty look.
would you rather be dead?
No.
And I don't think you want that either. So don't get that attitude with me, Missy. I mean, he coyly smirks. There might be a way to get him back.
I kind of give him like an I don't believe you look.
You can insight him.
And you want to roll inside?
Sure.
13.
14.
Hey! Improving!
He's telling the truth.
Okay, so I'll ask him how.
Well, I mean, for every deed I do, you get something in return. I mean, I'm fixing somebody's necrotic legs, so that's why I'm here, in the flesh. He, like, flicks himself. This is nice.
Stop flicking me, you dick!
Here, as he does it. I mean, his soul is technically with me. It's hard to re-manifest him back to life. Especially because I kind of traded life as... It's a very complicated thing. But I would need an older artifact.
Just a dead stare.
Sounds... it sounds unbelievable to me.
I'm literally a demon inside of your friend Soren's body. You're literally an elemental being walking around on this earth. You have somebody who's a demon child. A literal demon child.
Guilty.
And then
And Leon's like, yep. Wait. Oh, not me. Sorry.
you have somebody who, when he gets angry, turns red and can poof around. I do believe the realm of believability can be stretched.
Fine.
This artifact is a little tricky to get a hold of.
Because why wouldn't it be?
I mean, it can bring back certain individuals from... Well, you have to be really powerful to use it. So an upper level, like, cleric could use it. Or, you know, a demon could use it.
Cal just...
Cavalier. What?
Nothing.
No, go ahead. As you continue walking, like, what?
What sort of artifact is this? Like what is it?
Oh, it's just it's a stone slab.
A stone slab.
Yes.
A slab.
And let's say, perchance, Lyran was interested in this venture.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly might we have to do to retrieve said stone slab?
Well, first, you gotta find it.
Uh-huh.
Because I have no idea where it is. Last time I heard it was on the western continent.
Okay. Last time you heard is in last time you walked...
Checked in on it.
Okay. So that was a while ago.
Well, like 50 years.
A while ago.
A while ago. Alright, and is there anything guarding this artifact? Or anything...
I mean, it was in, like, a temple.
Alright. And why exactly do you need this artifact?
Well,
Cal,
curious.
asking the important questions.
I'm learning.
this artifact would allow me to transfer a life essence to a different host. Not like the soul, like it pretty how it. Look, you want the nitty-gritty details of how it works or not?
Yeah.
Okay, the nitty-gritty details. Liren, if you don't want to hear this, don't listen.
Mm,
Nitty-gritty
no.
is I'm going to turn someone into a sacrifice, use their blood to write down Cornelius's information, and then he would take the life essence and become back to life. It only works on if somebody's equivalent life essence or less. So let's say I take a regular human being, it would easily succumb to a fake creature.
So what sort of... Oh boy.
Look, I didn't say it was guarded by like a good temple.
Yeah.
It's literally a stab, like, etched with blood.
Maybe we'll think about it.
I'm just letting you know there's a way to get him back.
We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah.
I can let you know, like, anytime.
All right.
We're not
As you
even
walk
that
up on
yet, yet, so.
the Zolto's shop. The lights are on. It's like 11 p.m.
Guess I'll knock on the door.
Bark, 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 bark.
You hear like, or like the mechanical what would appear to be sniffing,
Like a whirring, like
a whirring of like.
Mm-hmm.
You hear.
Just sounds like mini vacuums.
What? What's going on? He opens the door. You see his iron defender is there. Can I help you? What do you need? Are you here for the poker game?
It's Zolta, right? Actually, I'm here to meet with you.
For the poker game?
I was not aware that there was a poker game. We have
Sorry.
business, you and I.
I have never met you before in my entire
You
life.
have, just not in this
No, I have never met you.
form.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna sort of lower my voice. It's Cal. We met at Wesley's Wonder Empire.
I know who Cal is, but you do not look like Cal.
I-
How can I be sure you are Cal?
You're a
I'm gonna
dick.
try to persuade him.
Okay.
That's a 15, and I'm gonna say, I mean, I can drink a lot. If that would help.
That doesn't really sell it. A lot of people could drink a lot. So who really are you?
I'm Cal.
Azazel just goes, oh my god, you say you know these people. It's Cal mine. Here,
Should I just take her?
puts on the ring.
Son of a bitch! What the? We have a lot to talk about. Whoa. Oh, hi, Zolta. Hey.
So he goes, my god, that is sword?
Yeah, it kind of me in the flesh.
No, it's me in the flesh. You in the soul.
It's you in my flesh.
We can split hairs. So yeah, this is Cal. You tell him.
It's Cal. Laren and Leon.
Why are you looking like that?
Kinda incognito.
Well, alright. Come in. There should be people arriving for a poker game. Probably in the next 15-20 minutes.
Alright, well then we'll make this quick and get out of your hair.
Alright, you all enter. Close the door. The Iron Defender, who, you've seen before, is like a smaller, like husky-sized, not like a huge Iron Defender, that's husky-sized, a little more like slim and lean. He looks up and just walks back over to Zolto, who sits in a chair. So, what do you need?
Well, I'm gonna sort of point to Lyran. You guys needed something from him?
We were supposed to pick up some medicine for Sprout.
Oh, yes, the topical ointment for his clockwork. Yes. You see him
It's just oil.
reach down, reach into a bag that looks only to be like that big, like that tall. Pulls out a bottle, reaches in and pulls out another bottle, reaches in and pulls out another bottle. This should be what he needs. He should know how to apply it. Here you go.
Take it.
Alright. Carmine, just so you know, I am nearly finished on your the item you requested.
Thank you. One last thing. We were asked by an individual to check in on an item that you were making for him.
Yes? What was the item or who was it?
I don't remember. Was it Marshall? Oh, it wasn't for Marshall. It was for the wizard guy.
Sitting going, lots of people buy lots of things from me.
The White Talon, maybe?
It was for the White Talon?
Oh, it's a cage.
That's right, it was a cage.
Yes, the cage.
It is done.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting
Waiting.
for him to come and pick it up.
Oh, okay.
He's very bad at time. I say give me 1 month, he shows up 2 weeks. I say give me 2 months, he shows up 6 months. He's very bad at time.
So maybe you should make him a watch.
I have.
Oh. Well, that's sad.
Did that work?
It tells even the days of the month.
That's unfortunate.
Very. But what can I say? I'm doing the finishing touches. What exactly did you want from the dagger? You wanted and just to make sure, you said both the bone and put together into 2-point?
Yeah. So one that could split apart.
Into 2 separate.
Right.
So okay. Do you want it to be attached at hilt, or would you want them to attach together, like into one blade? I can do both. I am finishing the enchantment.
Oh.
The enchantment really takes the most time.
I guess attached to the hilt.
So double end out?
Yeah.
And not like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I will make that happen.
Like this.
Now, the enchantment, you weren't too specific last time, if I remember. You just asked for the blade.
Well, I think we had talked about doing one necrotic and one radiant.
Yes, you did not really say much else. Like, how damaging?
I mean,
You said dealer's choice, I think.
You
did
did.
I say? I think I said dealer's choice.
So, I need a little bit more refinement.
I mean, maybe like a moderate amount of damage. I don't
Alright,
know how
I
to
can
quantify that.
I mean, do you want them to explode with the radiant or explode with the necrotic? Or do you want it to be more of a pierce and in like a immediate?
Let's do explode.
Okay, when I say explode, I mean not literally explode.
Oh, okay.
That
Then let's
would
just
be
do
very
pierce with the damage.
Alright.
That's fine.
You said
I was
necrotic?
thinking like explode.
No, I cannot make detonations like that.
No,
That would be very difficult,
gotcha.
even for me. This is a great also.
Yeah, nice work on the contraption for Sprout, by the way.
Yes, thank you. It literally has all been I've been working on for the past month.
Well, I appreciate it. a lot.
Well, he is a nice kid, and I would feel bad if I said no in this shitty town.
Yeah.
But this shitty town is also full of drunk people who don't know how to play cards that well against someone who can stack the deck.
Gotcha.
Didn't Leon also get something commissioned?
I believe he did.
He's not here, and I am not going to speak for him because I don't want to mess up exactly what he wants.
Gotcha.
That was me just verifying.
You talked to Zolto, but no, I don't want to get into particulars of what he wants and not.
I'll have to come back to pick him
That's
up
fine.
anyway, so it's fine.
So yes, give me. What was this more information? If I work tomorrow, since the enchantment to imbue him is mostly done, all I need to do is tinker. If you give me till 2 days,
Okay.
is that fine?
Yeah.
Then it shall be done. And it's a matter of payment.
Yeah.
How much do you have?
Currently on me, I'm gonna sort of dig through my coin first. I'm like, I currently have like 50 gold and a
That is
few
it.
silver. Yep.
I know we talked about doing the payment plan.
Right.
For the work I've been doing and everything, it will be roughly 600.
Uh-huh. Oof.
And Zazel goes, when did you ever think you gave that kind of money, Dutz?
Payment plans.
Payment plans.
What kind of payment plan, what kind of interest rate, like kind of pro rate are we doing? He's like sits down at the table. I am very interested in her financial affairs. And who might you be? Call me Azazel. And looks and Zolto goes, that name is taken by a wonderful demon lord, I know. Alright, let's talk. So, 600 for all the work you said, and the enchantments and everything. What if I can, pulls out, give 300 now? And Zolto goes, When did you meet such a rich man?
She just squeezes her tits a bit.
And Leon's just like, laying on the table like, where's that money for me? He goes, not for you. I've been saving up.
He's just a nice guy.
You're right, the nicest guy she's ever
The
met.
nicest guy.
Well, with this up front, we can do a smaller payment plan. Over the next year, I imagine we'll be running into each other. You just have to pay us in 250 gold. Or the equivalent in diamonds.
Okay. 250 gold. Got it.
Now, mind you, this is a very big discount for you. Because you're a special partner with Vesley's Vander Emporium.
I really
And
appreciate
you're
the
paying
discount.
half up front.
So, it will be done in 2 days. Now you hear, this is probably my poker pain. So, if you wouldn't mind,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Now, good luck out there. As he points to a poster on his wall.
Yeah.
It's the one is
Please.
the beware poster. Because they were handing out other ones. Says wanted. But I thought it would be in poor taste to hang out.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now run along, kids.
Alright.
Pulls out a pipe. You see a mage hand the door open. Welcome to the night where you lose all of your money. And you see about 10 people come in. As he turns to a different room, you see him as a table turns and opens into a much larger poker table. A deck begins to move and shuffle itself as they all sit down around the table. Well, you know the ante. As everyone drops like bags of gold into a dish. That as it goes in, the bag is like removed and the gold comes out and it's separated into gold, like silver and copper. As you leave.
That's neat.
You're like, wait, I want to play.
I don't have any money.
I don't have enough money for
chicken
they go.
nuggets.
You kind of owe me for that, but I guess it's important to you, and I want you to have it for the upcoming games. You're gonna need it.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I don't know if I'm gonna need the whole 12 hours. Being with you guys, it kind of made me feel a little soft, but I do have somewhere I want to go.
Okay.
It's like an hour outside town.
Okay.
You two coming with? Looks at Leon and Laren. We got some go-go juice for you.
Fine.
Thanks for upping at him. All right.
Gives her just a cup of coffee.
We're going to a important place. After so long, after being there, I think I'll be good. Seeing this town, realizing, understanding where we are, a lot of things have changed. Plus, I kind of spent a whole lot of money. I feel like if this continues, I'm going to run out of all my coffers for you. You know how much money I've made from buying and selling secrets? It's a lot of money. But I don't always carry that on me when I come in here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's head out down. It's
Okay.
gonna be to the western side of town, so near like the crags.
Alright.
And then Soren puts back on the ring. Then you'll be good to come back.
Fine.
I'm gonna fix his legs. He's shaking it around. Man, this is too fun.
Can I get one of those?
No.
Oh.
Takes the ring off. And that is where we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes to continue our journey with Azazel.
Yay!
Be right back. Hello and welcome back. All right. Where we last left off, you all were headed out of town.
Sure were.
You seem so nonplussed.
No, that's what we were.
So, You begin heading west towards the main gate. And as you do, Azazel's like, looks around a bit. I don't know if the main gate's the best way to go. And he looks and there's armed guards.
Would I know of another exit?
Make a history check.
It's at an 11.
Yeah, you think the old way out that you used has probably been found and gotten rid of by now, but you're not entirely sure. It was more northern of the gate.
I'm gonna turn to Leon. Do you know of a better exit?
I mean, I could just come and go when I wanted, being who I was, but I mean, there's only us, right? We're not taking any carriages. I bet if we go south of the gate, there's probably an area where we could hop the border wall.
Okay, let's give that a try then.
So you take the next, few minutes to walk over there. And you see some drunk people on the edge, sitting there like drunkenly slumped and like, and they like fall back asleep as you walk past. Azazel's just like, man, this town is just the worst. After a few more minutes, you get to a place where the wall appeared to be a little shorter, as if like in the run is a small dip. And you also look, there are handholds.
Okay. Acrobatics.
Everyone do acrobatics.
Acrobatics, you said?
Yep.
It's 25.
Okay. So everyone else is going up just fine, and Cal, you're just like, you're not really used to being polymorphed. So you're like hit. And you fall and take
1,000 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Okay.
This looks kind of good. You okay?
Not really used to this. I'll hang on. I'll try again.
He'll lean down and hold a hand out.
Would that be with advantage then?
He's like, hurry up though. We don't got a lot of time.
So that's 26.
Yeah. Up and over. So as you do, because everyone got a pretty decent thing, no one seems to notice.
Okay.
You do hear, the people on the outside of the wall go, and they just jump. So the drunk people noticed.
Gotcha.
Because you went.
Right.
So
Fall down.
as you walk, the clouds begin to roll back in. As some of a soft mist starts hitting your face, as the harsh winds pick up, as you leave the bordered area of the town, seems to get a little more crude. There are some grass in the city, because of where it is. It's like on a little plateau. It gets a little more craggy in the path, where the area is open, just as not as welcoming nature-wise. So you walk for the hour outside of town. You don't see anybody. At this point, it is dark. You have, the clouds are, they said, moving in. There's some dim light from the moon. It's just very dark out. So for the two of you who have dark vision, you're fine. For Liren, on the other hand, you can kind of see.
Mm-hmm.
So
But not really.
not really.
Okay.
Say hi to Harold.
Big chunky boy.
So as you walk for the hour, go behind me or not, go there. Streaming with cats. As you go the hour, Azazel is kind of talkative. He kind of make quips and jokes as he's walking. As soon as he starts to get damp, he prestidigitations himself, so he's dry. He's maintaining a persona. So this is probably like Soren's crap, right?
You mean like storms and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing.
Just hold up. There you go. You're in the storm too. Hope you feel better.
Oddly a little, yes.
Good. Okay. Well, he's just gonna walk like this. So, Son, you talk to me. I can't talk to you. What do you think about Cal?
She's a tiefling, all right.
That's the
racist.
nicest thing he's ever said to me.
That's a little racist to say.
It's what she is. There's much pride in being who you are.
That's not how you said it.
It's like if I said that someone's a person, all right.
Do you understand what that means in normal conversation? As he looks at you.
What, that they're a person?
Generally, when someone goes, "That's something, all right," generally not the most positive. Like, oh, what's Rick? Like Ricky fell off the ladder again. Oh, that's Ricky, all right. Like that sounds like he's an idiot.
No, that's just not a surprise of who they are.
He's gonna look at you and go,
Yeah, he doesn't like me too much.
"Got it. That's the negativity."
She's an acquired taste, like whiskey.
I made a whiskey reference for you. Now, would you say like kind of barrel aged, like fresh made? What kind of whiskey?
Probably cheap and garbage.
I didn't ask you. I asked him.
She gets the job done?
Once again, that's the second nicest thing you've ever said to me.
So I don't think you know what whiskey is. Does
I
I know what whiskey is?
I mean, he makes his own mead. I would hope he knows what whiskey is.
I'm aware of what whiskey is. I prefer mead.
Well, you prefer wrong. Takes off the ring. You son of...
It's like, but she likes whiskey.
So, puts the back in the pocket. You know, it's nice to finally have, like, I don't know, I don't call you a friend, I guess. I don't think you consider me a friend. But it's nice to have a friend, like, with your mother. She's nice.
I wouldn't really know. I mean, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with her.
I mean, he's like, yeah. No comment. I hope she's okay. Can't really check right now. Neither can you. Sorry about that. He nervously laughs as he's like, yeah.
Sure, it's fine.
It's nice to have people to talk to again. You know how lonely it was when I first became a demon? Wasn't that nice?
I mean, what was that like?
Becoming a full-fledged demon?
Yeah.
Painful. Very painful. Very bad. Kind of fitting of the punishment, though. The crime, I
Punishment.
guess, or like the sacrifice, I don't know.
Punishment for what?
I mean, do you know my nickname?
I would probably know, right?
The scapegoat, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have that nickname for a reason.
Like,
Someone else's crime?
so you just took the fall.
Pretty much. Kinda. The mix. I was associated with some people that got revenge on... Yeah, got revenge, and then I took the fall for what happened, and did some shady deals. Now I'm here.
Huh.
At this point, he's forgotten. He's not really drying himself off. Yeah, we're going to, I guess you could call it after a couple hundred years where I used to live.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like a homecoming for you.
Kinda. As he just looks out into the storm. Kinda. The next little bit of time was a little quiet unless you guys have anything you want to say to each other. Leon's just like, the hell? You could become a demon? Yeah. Some real divine punishment. I guess, something like that. Well, more like demonic punishment as he stamps the ground. Bitch. I'm probably gonna pay for that. Maybe not.
That was a good decision.
Shut up. So as you walk, you begin. There's not that many trees around, but as you walk, you see over a cresting hill, over a crag, you see the top of a large tree. When I say large tree, I mean like redwood.
Okay.
It's a massive tree on its own. Oh, we're almost there. This is gonna be some shit.
Why?
I haven't been here in since I became a demon. It's been a while. I can't really check in on this area. It'd be really weird to tell someone to come out here. I guess I'm only out here because you allowed me to come here in person. As much as I like you, Calmine, I wouldn't ask you to come out here on your own.
I mean, you could have.
No, it's not really my style. Gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta deal with what I gotta deal with. So as you walk over the crest, he pretty much walks over, and you're at the base of this tree, and this is a massive tree. Think of like a redwood all on its own. And even with the harsh winds and weather and everything, it seems to be fine. You see him walk up and he goes, "Hey, gorgeous. How you holding up?" He puts his hand on it.
Is he talking to the tree?
Mm-hmm. Hope you're doing all right. Sorry I never came back. So he puts his head on it. I hope you sorts inside what are we doing with this tree?
I have a love of nature, but this is
I
a bit
have a
odd.
lot of questions.
I'm sorry I never came back. I heard you found someone.
Is he about to
That's
this tree?
He's kneeling. He kneels down and Are you intently listening?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never really got to ask you the questions I really wanted to ask. But through sources and through me working my way up, I found you had a kid. Your kid turned out to be pretty much the opposite of me. I know he wasn't with me. Well, the kid wasn't with me. She was something. I heard she did some good things. I heard she helped a lot of people. What's it lay on? I'd be honored if she would have been mine, but circumstances dictated that we couldn't be together. He sits back. I miss you, Angelique. He's immediately. Just know I was watching out for you, and He's punching himself. I'm sorry that that it was my fault that you got sick, and I wasn't able to help. But I did what you said I never would, and I actually took responsibility and took a real fall for somebody, and I fell. I fell down to literally hell. You see it you can tell he's shaking a little bit. Just know if I could go back in time, I would. And if I'm ever able to get out of hell, literally, I would try and do right by you and try and live a better life. And he just sits there. And letting the rain hit him, just head on the tree. Lamb looks leans in and goes, "What?"
I don't really know, but I think it was somebody that he knew when he was not a demon.
Well, alright. A little weird. It's a tree. He knew a tree.
Maybe the tree was planted there, or
You see him stand up. His cheeks are very red. His eyes are, even with the rain, you can tell. This was nice. And as you turn it, you see he's etched. Like A plus A with a heart over it.
Attitude adjustment. Alcohol's Anonymous.
is that old flame?
Demon tools.
You can call something like that. The only woman I ever loved. She looked like you. Well, like you are now.
I figured that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Literally my fault. I messed with the wrong people, took the fall for the wrong people. I made a lot of money off of it, but she paid the price. She was a school teacher and oldest Zelda. And she got sick. She got real sick. Clerics couldn't help her. No one could help her. So I did the one thing I knew. I stole and lied and did more and worked my way around until I eventually ran into your great-grandmother. Now this was like 700 years ago. Give or take. Maybe more, I don't know. But she approached me, I don't know how. And she said if I made a deal with her, she would save her. And like the fool that I was, I did it. And that's why you know me as Zazel the scapegoat. Down in hell.
But she didn't save her.
Well, she did. She saved her so well, she turned her into an elf. And she outlasted me. She outlived me for a long, long, long time. And the cruelest part about it, she let me watch. Every so often, Lilith would come to me, show me a crystal ball, let me look at her, let me check in on her. And she lived for a long time. And then she met a drow elf. I guess she moved on from me, I don't know. They had a kid. She grew up to be a cleric. And then I was not allowed to watch anymore.
So a half drow elf cleric?
Something like that.
Leon's like,
Yeah,
I
I
know
know
someone
you're
who sounds like
insinuating.
that.
And you're right.
I'll like look at Leon.
And I was like, what?
So that might be part of the reason why Lilith hated Shalik so much.
In one moment, it clicks. You dated Shalik's mom? The train finally came in the station for you, didn't it, Junior?
He's like, Sword got that ages ago.
Hal's
Yeah.
just gonna like sigh and be like,
That's why. Definitely, it was a little bit of what Shalik was doing with her life, and a little bit of the fact that, just to punish me more. I can confirm nor deny that I was the one that helped Shalik along the way. From literally the opposite end that she was hoping for.
God, Lilith's such a bitch.
You're telling me. That's what I'm hoping you win the next games. Let's talk about that real quick. So if you win the game, when you win the games,
Uh-huh.
you are going to be doing me a huge favor.
I mean, I'll do
Because
it.
when you win the games, I'm going to ask for my debt to be cut.
What do you mean your debt to be cut?
To Lilith.
What debt do you owe her?
For saving Angelique. I owe her, what did she say exactly? A multitude of lives of what Angelique's was. And since that bitch turned her into an elf, it turned into eternity.
Gotcha. Well, if it fucks over Lilith, then I will do my best.
Literally, the winner gets to ask one favor, Lilith. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's worth a shot. I finally have the bare minimum of applicants able. We're gonna be real down. You're gonna be fighting, patrons of the Demogorgon and some Celestials. It's a whole thing. It's not just Lilith. You get to go to your respective hierarchy and ask. You're not gonna be. I don't know. They said they're gonna do a shake-up this year, so you might be fighting warlocks of different packs. But you generally in your division, it's just a fun thing for all the fucking strong people to do.
Right. Just, watch all your warlock patrons kill each other.
Duke
I
it.
get it. Yeah.
So yeah,
It's exciting for demons, I guess.
and angels,
Don't
and
forget
water
the angels.
elementals.
Yeah.
It's exciting for everyone who has power if you can attend. Some people who are locked in prisons can't really do that.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this has been some real shit. It's been real fun. Real sad. I'm gonna ask you a favor.
Yeah.
What's on the ring? You do, Soren.
What?
Whenever possible, stop by this tree for me. Make sure it's good.
Yeah.
All right, and you, Laren, you good? You want to help?
Yeah, sure.
Laren's just like,
Auntie Angelique.
this is so weird for me. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, like I said, it's been fun. He walks over to you. Try and open up a little bit more. Maybe not hide things so much from the people. You never know. I just don't want you to end up like me.
Well,
You're already halfway there.
Right.
I mean, as shitty as a name I get, which don't ever correct people if they say I'm scary. Let them believe it.
oh yeah, terrifying.
Good.
Yeah. But thank you for not being like other demons and being a total dick.
Oh, as far as everyone else is concerned, I'm the worst. You know how many people I have damned to damnation? A lot. Because I have to. Because of Dick Modius down there. I mean, Asmodeus.
Right.
I literally have to. So,
right.
yeah,
I
I'm
just meant
still
to
bad.
me, thanks for not being that much of a dick.
I mean, you didn't do anything wrong.
Not yet.
Your mother's been nice, helpful. She's the one that came up with the idea.
Guess I'm not surprised.
All the screw over your great grandmother and your father. Ugh, what a beautiful woman.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Exactly. You, some ring looking at you. You
Me.
protect her. Also, use your brain more.
I try.
Don't know about that.
Whether success or not is a
Yeah.
different question.
Maybe stop. Stop and think before you move.
Try.
And you, Liren? Is there anything I can do to help you? I know I told you about getting Cornelius back. That's literally the only way I can do that. Unless you find another way on your travels, but maybe, like, communicate your feelings with the group. They probably appreciate knowing what's going on in that watery dome.
I'll try.
Walks over to Leon. And you dense motherfucker.
Soren didn't even get that.
I understood what you did with Shalik. I get that. I understand that. She did what she could for you, and I understand that. But if you ever fuck over this group, you're gonna pay. Also, do the same thing Cal's gonna do, and not hide it in so much. Let him out. Let him know. from what I understand, you guys got to this town, and boy, were you not prepared at all. Like, whew. Yeah. Don't let your emotions run you. That also counts for you. Think. All of yous. Use your brains. Don't end up like me. It's a lot easier than you think. Well, looks behind you. And with that, have a good rest of your evening. You see him, he puts the ring on, and he puts another ring on top of it and locks it. As he, and just a ball of darkness surrounds, and you back out.
Just like the opposite of the first one, it was like, now it's...
As you see it, like this stream go back in. Look behind you. And that's the last thing he says.
I'm already facing that direction, right?
Yep. You are.
So should I do a perception?
Yep.
That is 17.
You see 5 individuals walking up on you.
Son of a giant.
And he goes, what?
Roll for initiative.
Nope, someone's getting an attack off first. And then we're going to roll for initiative. Because before Leon can look, before it's known that he's there. Yep. Versus Leon. Man's AC is 17. He cannot uncanny dodge because he does not know it's coming.
I don't know how I felt about that face he made.
Okay. What is his con save? He makes it luckily. Okay, so Leon takes okay, I need this and this. Okay. As Leon is shot for 30 points of damage.
Ooh.
Holy
You
mackerel.
see it go and out of his stomach.
Oof.
As you see some acid from the bolt. Oh shit! And let everyone roll that initiative. Let me just...
Oh, thank God it's not horrible.
As the storm begins to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Let me just get on. Okay. What's yours?
18.
And yours?
21.
Jeez.
Yeah, what was yours?
21.
Okay, she had Cal's higher deck,
I was
right?
gonna say my dex should be high. Oh nope, Lyran's is higher.
Oh, okay, so Leon, as the height of the storm. Oof! Big oof energy. Yes, an 8. Bottom of the round. Alright, so let me get theirs, and then I'll get the board set up, and we're in it.
In it to win it, guys.
Get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game. So, hey, how you guys feeling?
This is not gonna go well.
Thugs are gonna move in a pair.
Oh no,
What?
we haven't technically taken a long rest.
You have not. And then Okay, so let me get this initiative order down. Top of the round's Cal, then Liren.
No, Liren.
No, sorry, Liren, then Cal. Sorry, I wrote that wrong. Liren, then Cal. Thank you. And then them. Then Sorn.
Dang. One more level and my aura does 2d6.
What a shame.
Yeah, I was double checking the range on it since we had leveled up recently.
Yeah.
I think it's still 10 feet, but I was like, oh, that's right. It goes up in damage.
All right.
wise.
So let me get this. Bonk.
You ready to bonk some people?
Mm-hmm.
Think
Yeah,
about
let's
it.
get to bonking.
Let's bonk these bad boys.
Let's zonk these bonks.
Wait.
What?
Let's bink these bonks.
Okay, so for all intents and purposes,
That tree?
that tree.
Hi, tree.
Hi, tree.
It's a very
It's
square
a
tree.
35 and rounded, but it's a 35
Gotcha.
from the front. From your part, is 35 feet around. That's why it takes that part. Technically, it would be more like. I can remove these. It'd be more like. So it's like that.
Gotcha.
You guys, Soren Thunderfist, are facing that way because you're close to the tree. Okay. Leon's the one that got shot. There, you're over here. Okay.
Sure, we can't just have a spellcaster with us again?
What? You sure we can't have that level 18 with us? Let me get these. Well,
Can
set
you just
up.
like point to each person and tell me who's who?
That's you.
Okay.
You're
Cal.
blue.
Leon. Sorry.
Okay, and where are the bonky boys?
He's about to put them up.
Okay.
That's the guy who did
All
the
you need to know is you gotta bonk them.
bonk these boys.
Sorry, we still need to finish your mini so we can get you up there proper.
I know, I just keep putting it off.
No, I know.
What's the other gray one?
That is the assassin.
Also known as Brandon, the DM mini.
Yeah, that's our DM mini.
Yep, I figured he'd be good for that.
Yeah. Since, you're always trying to kill us and stuff.
You are correct. So, now you can see them where everyone is. No. All right, with initiative order. First in the initiative round is Liren. You're going to take your bonus action to apparate your weapon. In case
It's not
you want
gonna
to
do me
that.
any good right now, though.
I know, I'm just letting you know. As the rain begins to fall stronger and stronger on you.
As a second level, I think.
Yeah.
Let me know who you're targeting.
Wait, what is it? Is it 10 or 5? 5.
Yeah.
So I'm better off like shooting into a cluster.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot ice knife into this like top cluster of 2 right there.
Oh, let me get the. These two?
Yeah.
Alright. And that is a dex save of
16.
okay. That one fails.
It's a 21.
Because
It
it's
says
an
to roll for
attack,
it,
and then
it's
they
still
have to do
attack.
the
Yeah, I know, I'm
save.
letting you know. So it beats both of their ACs and they both failed.
So on a hit, and I'm casting as a second level, so 2.
All that higher damage.
Yeah, 2d10.
Okay.
Piercing damage. Do I roll it for both?
What do you mean?
Like, do I roll it and then roll it again since
No,
it's
they're
hitting?
both taking the damage.
Okay, 13 then.
And that included they failed save?
And then,
Because you aim at one of them with the ice knife that gets the piercing damage, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so you're aiming at
tar-
which one?
The bottom one.
That one? Oh,
Yep.
You said takes 13?
Yeah, and then did they both fail?
Yes.
Okay. So then they both take 2d6 cold damage, which is 12.
Now she maxed that out.
Yeah, dang.
Oh, and then
Their movement being about like half,
so then
right?
does that
Yeah.
mean one more d6?
No, it should automatically
It does.
do
Mhm.
it, right?
If you cast it at a 3rd level or higher, is
No,
what
it doesn't automatically do it though. Look, take 2d6, so I've got to do one more.
Well, hang on.
It's his first level spell. Let me check. Spell, ladies and gentlemen, they can get a little confusing.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or
Oh,
higher,
yeah,
cooldown
yeah, so it should be
increases
a-
by
yeah.
1d6.
So roll another d6.
2, so 14 altogether.
Okay. You hear them like, bitch. And after that, Scout.
me.
All right, I'm gonna move.
And you feel like as soon as he goes back into your book, you feel like you're back.
So I'm gonna move behind Leon and down my full 30.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
And I'm going to bonus action hex the guy on the bottom. And he now has disadvantage on wisdom. And I'm going to toll the dead.
Okay, what's the save?
16.
He fails. Just let you know.
Okay.
You roll a 3. Not too much you can do to come back from a 3.
It's gonna take 17 points of damage.
Hot
All
damn.
necrotic.
Okay. You see he's not taking as much from that.
Okay.
Okay. So, that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. This one and this one's turn. They are going to fire at Leon, and only Leon.
Oh boy.
He is going to
Probably die.
dodge. He's gonna what's the second one? He's gonna
Evade.
Not evade.
No,
Uncanny
Uncanny
dodge.
dodge.
thank you.
There it
There it is.
Thank you.
He's got so many dodging
Right. Okay. First one's a hit. Second one's a miss. So he's gonna take half on this. Okay, and he needs to make a con save, which he succeeds. So Leon doesn't take too much damage. He takes a whopping 5.
It's better than 30.
Alright. So you shot with one, okay. That is their attack. Then they're going to 40. 30. And they're gonna pull out swords. Next is Soren.
Well, it's time to rage.
It's time to rage.
And-
As for flavor, I will say right as you rage, you are struck by lightning.
flavor. All right. If they were going to stay back there, I was thinking about throwing a javelin. But since they are now closer, I will. Let's see. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can get right up to that top one. Ba-doop. Howdy, partner.
Okay.
All right.
That's
and-
what he says.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. What?
I feel well rested.
That is 13 plus 9.
Yep.
And for the second one, for shits and giggles, that's a 15 plus 9.
Yep. What's your modifier?
Plus 5. So
Roll.
that's a minimum of 10 plus 12. So minimum of 14.
Roll.
Just making sure. Oh, that was not in there. Come on. So that's a 2 for the first one, so that makes that. And then a 6 for the second
Yep.
one.
I'll do it.
Alright, so.
Hey, you want to do it?
Howdy, partner.
So you hit him down. He's like, poof, and then you upswing on the second one. You send him flying back. His neck just snaps. That's a mark.
Oh, yeah. Haven't had to do that in a while.
Okay. Yeah.
And no one's within 10 feet, so... Oh, I already did my bonus action anyway. Come on. Nope.
So. Yeah, he's gone.
Bye!
As it is now these two's turn. One pulls out. What?
Nothing. I just realized something.
Well, you see one pull out one that and light something on the ends of his. He just goes on his heavy crossbow, and the other one pulls out a bottle, boom, and throws it. So, 10. Yeah, it's gonna throw right there. Encapsulate you three in the explosion. So
Dex.
Leon, Liren, and Soren need to make a dex save. Which, yeah, Leon makes it, and with his evasion takes none.
19.
You make it.
22.
Dex, you so you're going to take half.
Am I going to take... No, never mind.
It depends on what it is. If it was bludgeoning, yeah, you would.
Yeah, that's why I had to remind myself.
Tisn't! You each take 8 points of acid damage. Which, Liren, I'm pretty sure you are resistant to.
Yeah.
So you only take 4 points of acid damage.
So even if you're, what was the word you just used?
Resistant means you
Resistant?
take half. Immunity means you take none.
Oh.
There are immunities.
So you said 3?
Yeah, no, you take 4
You
damage.
take 4.
You only take 4 damage.
I took 8.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
forgot, didn't you?
No, I just realized I could. I just forgot.
So, other one is going to shoot an exploding bolt straight at Leon.
Jeez, it's almost like they're
Hired assassins to kill him. Okay. Misses. But he still has to make a dex save.
Which I'm assuming he would have made.
Which, Liren, you also have to make.
A dex save?
Yep. And so does the tree.
Oh no!
17.
Okay. You both make it. He evades, so you're going to take some fire damage, and so does the tree.
Not the tree!
Yeah, shame that someone.
Could shape
Shape
water
water.
in all this storm.
You take 5
Okay.
fire damage as the tree is slightly on fire.
Oh, not the tree!
That was the guy in the middle that just did that?
That would.
No, it was the 2 on the outside.
this
yeah.
guy did it.
Okay.
Like, oh no, that guy threw the bottle. That guy shot.
Okay.
So it went.
So the guy you
Yes.
hexed is the one who set
Gotcha.
the tree on fire.
Nobody messes with that tree.
So. Next is Leon. He's like, how'd you guys? And do you want me to play him or do you want to play him?
You've been playing him.
You've
so.
been playing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't really.
What if you tell me what you think you do? I can roll the stuff for it.
What's his health looking at?
His health is at a 22
Does he have?
out of 57.
Does he have a healing?
He's got some spells. I was going to say. I'm trying to
He does
remember.
not have healing.
He would probably.
Does he have any health potions?
Yeah. Okay.
Unless he has a mark somewhere else.
And he doesn't currently have any long range spells, does he? So I guess he's going up to the guy closest to him and trying to take a swipe at him, and then he would probably bonus action.
Disengage.
His...
Bonus action to draw weapons.
Oh. What about his Misty Step? Does that count?
That.
Or is that just a?
Let me see. Bonus action, face step down.
Okay.
So he's just gonna attack.
Gotcha.
Okay. What does that guy have as defense? Oh, not that much. Alright.
Not that much.
Well, compared to your guys' level. So he is going to attack with his katana. It's cocked. You shitting me?
Natural.
First attack of the game. Nat 20.
Yay!
Does
Hit
that
that
count as the assassination?
feat.
It's not but it does activate his blade. Well, critical hit, but he's not within 5 feet of somebody.
Oh.
So he doesn't get his sneak attack.
Right, but he does get the assassinate, right?
No, I think...
Because I thought that was not a critical.
Let me make sure. If an attacker creature hasn't taken a turn yet, any score you hit against a creature is surprised as a critical hit.
Gotcha. And
Since
he's already
moved,
taken a turn. Yeah.
They've already taken a turn.
That's fine.
And he still gets to activate his katana's ability. For the first time,
In a
I
while.
think, in a while.
Yeah, he's used it before.
Yeah.
Because he's used the assassin feature.
Yeah.
So we know it for she's used it at least once.
11 points of damage to that guy. Plus... Okay, so it's 16 points damage to that guy. As he gains 5 temporary hit points.
Well, that's good.
Right.
That's very much needed for him. How dare he do that? No, not 50. Just
No, yes, 50.
he needs it. Next is that assassin's.
I wonder where he's going.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
I can't imagine what he's going to do.
He is going to...
Go right after Soren. That's not Soren. That's the wrong mini, Brandon.
Oh, darn it, I forgot you control them. How dare I think that?
The DM has shifted.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna make an attack. Okay. And that's a hit. So that is... Okay, he needs to make a con save. Leon succeeds. Barely.
I don't want to do this anymore.
So he's gonna take... So what is his... 5d6 plus 3. And he's going to dodge it. He's gonna take half. Because Leon's went. So he's able to dodge it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking as Zeke would, and when I would start doing this, he's like, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Yeah.
It's cocked. Okay, so now I gotta do all this math at once. Takes 13. Yeah. So the good news is, he had some help. He's only down to 14. That was attack number 1. Out of 2. As the assassin makes another... And misses! Okay! So Leon takes a step back. It's like, ugh! As you see acid, like, emblazoned into his chest. As you all notice that they are clearly wearing Black Skeleton Gang attire. Top of the round, Liren!
Alright.
You could get behind the assassin for advantage.
Yep, you can make it there.
Okay, I'll try that.
So you're gonna summon your blade?
Yeah.
You're gonna stab him?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll with that advantage.
That would be 28.
That's a hit, but roll again to make sure.
29.
Okay, yeah, you definitely hit.
Does 29 hit? No. Oh no. I quit.
You get 2 attacks, so you can attack again or cast a cantrip at him once you're done with this.
Okay. That would be 10 damage.
For
Okay.
the first one.
You only got 3 Ds.
Yeah. So are you going to try to hit him again with your blade?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that again.
Hit him again. Crush him.
It's 23.
All right,
With
roll,
advantage.
roll again.
Sammy, could you pan the camera towards Hannah?
And that's a 21.
Yeah, that's a hit. Both hit. You're good now.
13.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, you stammer and he goes, "You're not the target." As he does not take his eyes off Leon. All right. Next is Cal.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the dude that set the tree on fire, and I'm gonna be like, the one to text. Be like, that's Azazel's tree. And I'm gonna shoot 2 beams of Eldritch Blast.
Pew!
The first one's an 18.
Hit.
Second one is a 16.
Hit.
Alright, so he's gonna take this many damage. 32.
He explodes.
Does that reduce him to 0? I gain 6 temporary hit points.
There's your hex.
And, bonus action, move my hex to,
You literally shoot him so hard his chest impales. Like, it caves in.
perfect. I'm gonna move my hex bonus action, to the assassin guy.
Okay.
To Brandon.
Me.
And then I get my 6 temporary hit points.
Yeah. I only have 26 health. Pew pew! 2-2. They get us for those level ups, huh?
Yep.
Give you some sick, nasty damage.
Right?
Alright. The only spy that's left. Which was, yeah, that one. Yeah, he's gonna try and slash Leon more.
Not surprised.
And he cannot uncanny dodge because he's already. Alright, let's see if he hits. Roll both. Well, actually, he's gonna. Somehow misses the first attack with 2 7s. With advantage, they both rolled 7s. Second one, though, definitely hits.
Alright.
So that would be 3d6. Because he also has the sneak attack. It's almost as if the city is full of rogues. And Leon falls. As you see, Leon definitely misses. And the other one, he takes a short sword and just goes. And Leon is knocked unconscious. So, Soren, you're up.
Alright,
Sorry, Zeke.
I could get to either
What
the
are you
assassin
doing?
or...
What are you doing?
What are you doing in my swamp?
I'm going to leave him there, just so you can see him on the board.
Yeah, he doesn't count as a standing person.
Nope.
I guess I'm going to come down to the assassin.
What side?
I think it's the same distance either way.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
It matters.
To the right.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. There you are.
That way Sam still has a clear shot. And I'm going to do it in my big bunk.
Now, big bang.
That's a natural 20.
That nat 20, baby. Okay,
And
roll that damage.
that is 3 d8s. Can I borrow a d8?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, because you got
Because
your...
I have brutal critical now.
Oh, sick nasty.
So this is just the first attack.
Right?
It's an 8, 3, and a 2. So that's 13 plus 5 is 18, 19, 20 for rage. So the first attack would be just 20 alone.
Gotcha.
And
I'm assuming you're going to attack him with your lightning, right?
Well, I get a second attack in
I
general.
know, for bonus, actually.
Oh, the bonus action, yeah.
Okay. He succeeds the save. So another
That is
20.
another nat 20.
Oh my god!
That's
Alright,
beautiful.
roll that damage. He succeeded his save, though, for your lightning.
So he takes half of...
So roll that damage, or roll it separately, and then
Yeah, well.
we'll have it.
Right.
Well, Leon is so lucky.
That's much better.
Yeah, it's a 7, a 7, and a 1.
So
15 plus 5 is 20,
20.
plus
22.
22, plus 3, because that's half of 6, so 23.
25.
25.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's still up, but he is like... You see his like shoulders like mostly dislocated, and you have broken several bones.
Good.
Next is the thug's turn, and he's like, you did a lot of damage to him. She did. So he's out. He did his attack. He's gonna run.
Coward.
I had thought about running up and just go, but I
No,
was
this
like,
is better.
I'm gonna go try and make sure Zeke doesn't die.
So he's out of initiative order. Okay. The assassin's still up. So. Oh, you can guess who's gonna do it.
He's gonna try to kill Leon. Oh yeah.
Mm.
What is his bonus? What? Miss. First attack misses.
Yeah, lucky.
They both miss.
Wow.
As he is unable to get a good, clean attack
With that
on
broken shoulder.
Leon. Literally with his +6, he rolled a 10 twice. That was his highest out of 2 rolls. Zeke, you are so lucky. I understand you can't be here, but you die. I can't do anything about it. Laren, you're up.
Okay. Is the tree still on fire?
Yes.
Can I do... Well,
Shape
Shape
water.
water's an
Water
actual
would-
spell, so that's a full turn.
Yes, that would be your
The
action.
assassin is still
even though
right
it's an
there.
at-will?
It would count as your
It's an
action.
Yeah.
Even though it's one thing you can do, it's a first level spell slot. Normally,
Or is it a cantrip?
It's an action.
It's a full-
It's under cantrip.
Right, but it
though.
says one action.
But if it's under cantrips, can't you do like an attack and use it as a bonus action?
Let me.
It says
Yeah,
one
because I thought you
action.
could do...
Hold on, I want to see what Call the Wave is.
Yeah.
I want to see what Shape Water is level wise, because even though it's under your at-wills, your cantrips,
It's not on touchscreen.
Oh, yeah.
that it doesn't mean that it's an actual cantrip. I just want to make sure. So hold on, let me shape.
Because that's tricky. Because depending on how everything is written, you
It-
could
Yep,
do
it's
it.
cantrip. You can do it as a bonus action.
So you can stab Mr. Assassin and then cantrip
And
shape
then-
water to put out the tree.
Yep.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
Alright, then... That's what I'm going to do.
You're gonna stab assassin.
Yeah.
Roll advantage.
And why do I get advantage again?
Because-
Actually not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, just roll normally. You would have advantage.
Unless you decide to use your movement to shift down to the other side.
one.
But doesn't
No.
he get a...
No,
Nope,
attack?
you're still
shifting,
within
you're
his.
not leaving his 5-foot sphere.
Okay.
So all you did is rotate around him a bit.
Okay.
You
So-
pretty much did like in Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah.
right? Like they move their feet around each other.
Yeah.
That.
It's be 21.
That's a hit. Roll damage depending on what you roll.
14?
14 damage.
Yep.
How do you want to do it?
Let's go right through his chest.
You're just gonna
Mm-hmm.
take the hooked end of your blade to hook it through him,
Yep.
and you just
So all I see is he turns and just.
you see the hooked end, the slightly hooked end for ripping and stabbing of her rapier go
The
through.
rippy stabby end.
Well, because how it works with yours, it's you don't just stab through. You do this, You do a slash and push through, so it pushes in, and then
It's the rippy stabby.
so you just see that go through him. He's like, holds it. For Ravoscon. As he falls.
For the forge. Wait, no! Wrong group!
You don't get to move the hex, though, do you?
Sam.
That's what I'm looking.
Yeah, I don't think you get to.
No, it just says if the target drops to 0 hit
yep,
points.
you can move it to the other
I
guy.
can move it to the other guy as a bonus action.
Persistent hex, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Alright, so you're using your bonus action to shape water onto the tree to try and put the fire out?
Yes.
Roll a...
Performance?
Nature?
We'll say Nate. Well, I mean, it's raining.
Because you've always had it as a performance for...
That's when she's acting.
How about just a dex?
Yeah, let's do a dexterity. This is straight dex, so you get a +5.
23.
Yeah. You sit there and you stab him through and you're like, alright, bigger issues. As you collect it. And you see her form this torrential ball of water. And just sends it towards the fire and completely just destroys it.
The fire, that is, not the tree. Hi-ya! Oh no.
So, puts out.
And now it should be...
Yeah, it's my turn.
Now
Yep.
it's Cal's time.
Guess who's getting 2 blasts at him? That's over 20.
Blap,
That's a
blap.
hit.
And that is 12.
He's gonna double check.
Attacker wins.
Oh boy, getting 2 good old Eldritch
Depends
Blast.
on when you roll.
Let me make sure I'm reading that right. Huh, so that's 2d6. Because it's whenever I hit him with an attack. If it's
Oh.
wounds, yeah.
You should.
So,
Yep, you did.
10.
I heard a 10, and then that was the first die. I don't need you to do the rest of that.
no more math.
As you, how do you want to do it? What do you want to shoot him?
I want to blow his head off.
So, first hit, his neck kind of snaps, and you get the sense his tendons are stretched. And the second one
Gross.
fires through.
What was Azazel's girlfriend name? Angelique. I'm gonna
Angelique.
be like, that's for Angelique, bitch.
And the second one, even when his neck is stretched, it just catches him underneath the jaw and just dislocates it.
Ew.
Yeah, pretty much just.
Ew.
And he can't say anything. Next in the turn order would be Sorn. We're
Alright.
doing turn order still until.
I am going to take a step down, and I am going to... I have a healing
You
potion.
can do it from right there. You don't take a step down.
Oh.
You're within Puffy. You do it?
Yep.
Alright. Well, that's the roll for it.
Because potion of healing is what, 1d4 plus 4? If I remember correctly.
Or is it 2d4?
I think it's. We've been doing 1d4 for a lesser.
Oh,
not
yeah,
greater.
yeah.
No, it's 2d4.
Oh,
Well,
for a lesser? Or just a potion?
I just have a potion.
Oh,
of healing.
okay, yeah, there's lesser potion, great, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just got a couple of... There's a 5 plus 4, or 5 plus 2, sorry. So that's 7.
As he is healed. And you see him just, he's like, and like some of the potion comes off, and like,
Not again. Not again.
what? The fuck?
Yeah, you have Ravascon to thank for that.
Hello again. Hello there.
Hello there.
So he knows what we look like.
Apparently so.
Well, there are posters, so...
Yeah, but he's just laying up. He's like, yeah, but you got the mask and shit. I got.
I'm not currently wearing it. Am I? I didn't think so.
No, but I mean, when you do, we're walking around with it. They had to have seen us somewhere. He stands up. Holy shit. Well, I can't say going around Selbin now is going to be good.
Not going to be easy, that's for sure.
Probably not.
As you look at the tree, you see where Azazel had etched in is slightly scorched.
Can I... I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work. I'm gonna go up to the tree and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Hope it'll work.
On the tree?
It's a tree, but yeah.
Does not work.
Okay. I'll still pump it out.
Yeah, you're still gonna do the like you channel the whole magic.
I guess Mendon.
You don't have that. You're not a druid or a cleric. And so, what would you guys like to do?
Maybe it's time we get ahead of this.
Leon stands up. What do you mean?
I mean, they know what we look like. We can keep sneaking around, but I mean, we're just making ourselves subject to another attack. I might be able to talk to somebody who can help us. I just don't know if he'd be willing to help us.
As in he just say no, or as in he try kill you?
As in, I'm not sure.
As in you might need someone bigger than him with you?
That might not be a bad idea.
'Cause I was there and I think I might know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
Leon's like, what?
I have an old friend here. Kind of runs the merchant side of things.
A car?
Yeah.
Did you like steal from him?
Yeah. But
Aaron, do you think that's wise?
Probably not.
I mean, I kind of got the sense that he was more upset about my leaving, but I don't know if he knows that I stole from him. But maybe if I tried to talk to him, I mean, it couldn't hurt, right?
as from what I gather, it's more about you leaving.
That's what I'm saying, is maybe if I
mean,
talk to him.
I saw the conversation.
So maybe if I talk to him,
This is where
and
that's like the only insight he gets.
explain to him why I left, and
He's from what I can tell, maybe. I'm a bit more on the hopeful side, because from what I gather, he is much more upset about you leaving. Then, I mean, he didn't even mention you stealing.
right, which
Thanks.
makes me wonder if he knows, and if he does know and I don't say anything about it, then I might just be digging myself deeper. But if he doesn't know anything about it and I don't say anything, then I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to find out. But maybe we can try talking to him and maybe see if he can help arrange some sort of meeting or something.
Plus, I know you tend to burn that bridge when you get there. Maybe it's time to build some bridges.
And get over it.
I've been all. I'm just gonna sort of laugh. Well, I've always been a lot better at burning than building, but I can try.
Don't we know that?
Isn't
Yeah.
that a tiefling?
Leon's gonna go, yeah, I know.
Is that a tiefling joke?
That was a tiefling joke.
Heh.
Oh, we can make jokes about your race now?
No.
I mean, it's funny when I do it.
I mean, you could say I'm hot-headed.
Boo.
Oh, I get it. She can make the joke, but I can't. Okay.
But you're
She
not
makes
a
good
tiefling.
ones.
I get that, but I do the whole fire thing.
Oh, right. I forget.
How could you forget? I do it all the time.
No, you don't.
I don't pay that much attention.
Oh. That's fair.
I'm glad. Well, I'm glad we sparked this conversation, but let's head on.
Before we head on out, I wanted to give you guys these. Azazel and I picked them up. I think they'll help us, like, not feel totally exhausted. And I'm going to give each of them a greater potion of resting.
So, if you take them now, you do not need to take a long rest. Which, because the 12 hours didn't happen, you didn't get one.
Didn't have to be the full 12 hours. You said as long as at least 8 hours.
You didn't get 8 with Azazel.
Oh, it still wasn't 8?
No.
I'm going to pop mine now.
But I knew your rage was fine. You hadn't raged.
I was going to say, I was at full health anyway.
Yeah, you were fine. It's just you technically didn't get a full rest, but now you do. Leon's going to take it, of course.
So it just counts as a long rest?
It counts a long rest without the healing. You make sure to unclick maximum HP reset.
I'm gonna save mine.
Then you will become exhausted when morning comes.
Mm.
And your point of exhaustion gives you...
Why?
Because we haven't slept.
You haven't slept.
And then for
Oh.
Leon, I'm going to... I'll give him one of my last potions of healing.
Well, I have another one I can give it to.
I have 2, so
I have
I was
3.
going to give him one of mine.
I hoard.
You're gonna get okay. So roll it.
Three, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Is he still looking pretty bad?
Oh yeah, he's only at 15 now.
Okay, then I'm going to, now that I've taken my potion, gonna pump a 2nd level cure wounds into him.
Okay.
And that'll be 11.
Okay, he is now at 26 out of 57.
I will give him one of my potions.
Roll for it. You guys are. He's so lucky that he did that assassin didn't get it. 'Cause that would have been instant death.
Yeah, I know.
With the sneak attack.
That was shit. That's 5.
It gives him above 30. He's now at 31 out of 57.
And I'll pump a 1st level cure wounds into him.
Oh my god. He's like, guys, oh my god, thanks.
2 more.
Oh my god.
1.
Every bit helps. He's
Right.
at 33 out of 57.
I'm gonna look at you guys. You guys okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll survive.
That's all I really feel comfortable doing for now. I mean, I can do more,
As
but
he's like, I'm feeling pretty good. I would like more, but let's save him. We don't know how Hakar's gonna react.
yeah.
I would hate for him to like choke slam you or something.
Just until we get to him, pass without trace, and disguise self for myself.
Whoever said you lost the ring?
I still have it. I still look human.
You go to cast disguise self
and
and
I
like,
see.
And you notice that you are still like Angelique. And there is a small piece of paper tucked in underneath the band.
Can I, like, look at it?
I'll take this back whenever you're done in Selbin.
Thank you.
so it's a fortune.
So pass without trace.
Okay, everyone gets plus 10 to their self.
Sweet.
You still disadvantage them.
So you just roll once?
No,
it's
it
plus
does
10.
not- it is
Yeah,
plus
sorry.
10.
Yeah.
So you get a plus total of 15 to your stealth.
And we will make our way back to the city.
Normally until you get to the city, you're going stealthily.
Stealthily.
So it's going to take an hour and a half.
Oh.
'Cause we're an
normally it only lasts an hour.
Yeah,
So
so you're
you-
going to hold off on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you forgot it was going to take an hour.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
When you get closer, we'll say when you're right outside the gate, then you'll.
Yeah.
Have it. So, you make your way to the gate. What are you doing?
Oh, can we not go back to the place where we caught the wall?
Leon's like, it's only really for getting out. I only found that out when I tried to get back in one.
Well, it looks like we're going in through the main gate.
Everyone mask on.
Everyone, mask up.
Mask up and take it. Mask up and
What's
take
your
it.
deception?
Plus 12.
Plus 12?
Yeah.
You're into the talking.
Okay.
Leon's gonna be like, I'll handle anything if you need specifics, but you do the talking.
Okay, fair enough.
So as you walk up, you see an older-looking lizard folk and an older-looking turtle. You've come to Selbin, have you?
Yes, sir.
2 gold for the lot of you to enter.
Yes,
I also
sir.
need your name and information. They are wearing the black skull, the skeleton gang.
So I'll give him 2 gold.
Hmm?
My name is Talia. Here we have Sophie and Luke
Mm-hmm.
and
You gotta just make up a name.
I think she was trying to remember
I
the
was
name
trying to
that we came
remember
up
the name
last
that we came up
time.
last time. I don't remember what it was. And Steve.
It was something ridiculous, and that if someone was like, "No, I don't want that name," you're like, "Too late." But Steve, yeah, we'll just do Steve.
We'll do Steve. So you get the sense that's you. Roll deception.
That is 27.
Natural 20.
Wouldn't you know it? He stops and goes, really? You, and him, and her, and him, all with that name. You get the sense he's looking, he's like, I'm gonna need you to take off your masks.
I mean,
Leon goes, I'm gonna kill him. And he's like, I'm gonna kill him.
is it just the one guard that I'm currently talking to?
They're both looking at you. It's an older Lich Folk and an older turtle.
I'm going to attempt to subtly charm person.
Oh, which one?
The one that just said things to me.
Okay, so the easiest way to settle that would be to say cast it. Because there's no, what is the components of it?
It's verbal and somatic.
So the verbal is you saying something to them, and the somatic is you moving your hands.
Gotcha.
So sleight of hand on the hands, and the verbal is however you want to activate it.
Okay. I'm going to say. I mean, we don't really need to do that, do we? And that's a plus 20. That's 24 for sleight of hand.
Versus his what? Oh, okay. So 20,
sleight
yeah,
of
you
hand.
do it just fine underneath your like larger robe that you're wearing. And when is the save?
It's a wisdom 13, I believe. Yeah.
Is it 13?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I guess this once is fine.
Attacker. You rolled a 1.
12.
I was gonna say, was it gonna be an attacker's win situation?
Not that wise.
Well, he's a lizard
Oh,
folk.
thank you so much, sir. And I'm going to slip him to normal.
Yeah, the lizard folks just like. Or the
It's a turtle.
The turtle's just like.
Whatever. I'm getting too old for this.
He's slipping him. Roll this sleight of hand to slip him gold.
That's my slide. I have. That's going to be 17.
Yeah, you slip it without the other guy noticing. Goes. You enjoy your stay with us here in Selvin, all right?
I will. Thank you.
And he opens up, and the guy's like, whatever. And then he goes, takes out the 2 gold and goes, flips it to his friend. How long does that last?
I believe it's an hour.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Yeah.
So you have 1 hour to get away from him. So 1 hour, he's gonna go, wait. So
Something funny.
that redhead girl charmed me. So you make your way back into town.
Now, do we pass without a trace?
Yes, we're currently passive at that.
Gonna pass out the trace over and roll stealth with plus 10. So his stealth is plus 21.
Right?
Well, actually, wait, no, that's yours.
No, mine's plus 21.
His is plus 23. Yes, I'm rolling that one to
I have a
So
third.
it's 10 and your modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to roll
So you
with
got
disadvantage, but then add 15.
I got 31.
I got the same roll both times. It's 26.
29.
I want to do the math on this.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on. 30.
45. Which, for those of you at home, I get close to the mic for this.
45 passes the nearly impossible DC of 30, meaning we went into the impossible territory.
You rolled an 18 plus the 7 plus that. You know there's no tracks. But after everything, you see Leon just like at times you're walking and you know he's there, but sometimes you forget that he's there. And when people look at like where they are and you're walking, you're stealthily walking, people are noticing you're there, but they're not really like paying attention. They only count 3 of you.
Good job, Leon.
He is, oh boy, he should be proud of that. So are you headed where? Now that it's later in the night, you know where Hakar last was. But that was hours ago.
Do I know where he would stay?
You know he lives at his shop.
I mean, we'll head to the shop then.
Okay. But you know where that shop is. La zippity doo dah. There he is. As you're going, you see a younger turtle leaning on a javelin, leaning up. Repent your sins against the ancients of nature, and you will be forgiven.
Soon, my friend. Soon.
We just hear Soren say that, and I'm like, whatever.
What is his? What was the lowest you guys rolled? Like a 23?
I was 30.
20, 30, 31,
26.
26.
Okay. Oh, didn't see him. But you walk past him, and he's just falling asleep in the rain, just on just like a javelin up in the air, just.
See.
See you leave. Oh, my little boy.
I do love me some turtles.
Well, one day maybe. Who knows? So you continue on for about the 20 minutes it takes as you're stealthily going. You make it to Hakar's Bazaar. He knows exactly what it was, and you know that Hakar's Bazaar was his name of it. It is. There was a door. Normally the door is open and it's a beaded curtain to enter, but the door is shut right now.
Gonna knock.
Yeah.
Gonna knock a little louder this time.
You sure we want to do that?
She said it.
Yeah.
No, that's Stormy. Like, are you sure you want to knock louder? This is.
From the upper floor, a light comes on. Who's messing with a car this late at night?
Is it a car?
No.
Oh.
It is a face you've never seen before. He's an orc.
I'm an old friend of his. I was hoping to speak with him.
What is your name? He looks very sleepy. He's wearing like pajamas. But he looks to be a little shorter than Soren. He's a big orc.
I'm gonna message to him and say, my name is Calmine. Please don't say my name out loud.
Roll persuasion.
14.
I don't know whether to say out loud or in head. Okay, Miss K.
Thank you.
I will be right back.
As you look, he has a double-bladed great axe on his back. Like
Sleeps on it.
a honking axe.
Someone's like, mine now.
Ooh. If only I didn't have my armor.
Right, he just wants all the weapons.
He goes upstairs into the back. You hear another sort of like
Carmine, where are you?
If you let me in, I'll reveal myself.
looks down.
You are not Carmine.
If you let me in, I'll reveal myself.
You saying that loud?
Yes.
Persuasion.
16.
Come inside. The caller is interested as to why you are being here.
After we get inside,
And he closes the door and you see him like and he goes,
Gregory.
and Gary goes around and he just like
Okay.
you see him like
shuts window. Okay.
like closes the blinds and everything. You see him sit down, he pulls out a large hookah. You know he prefers it whenever he's talking. He put like
So you are doing the back.
no, yes, Cal?
Doing what?
You're doing the back. You know he understands. Speaks common, but it's very broken. That's not his main language. So he's like, are you transforming back?
Yes, and I'm going to sleight of hand the ring off.
Roll. Who are you trying to slide a hand from? Him?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nat one. I popped the ring off.
Oh no.
Look at this!
Where are you be getting that?
A friend lent it to me.
Look at the shiny.
It really is you.
Yeah, it's me.
I was so worried you were taken from me.
As he like begins to tear up.
No, I
Don't say a word. My eyes. You took from me what you had. I understand.
As he stands up and he like puts his hand on you like,
You are doing well, yes?
I'm doing.
you get the deep sense of regret in you.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, it's so good to see you again. After I lost Isabel,
And you know Isabel as his daughter that he lost at a young age.
you were the first person I could trust and grow with.
And Lan's like, he's looking at you like,
Please have seat around the hookah. We can exchange pleasantries.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of introduce everybody.
so you've been in the shop before, you know, and you guys, for you've never been in the shop, it is like a circular house type tent. It's like, it's very tent-esque, but it's a house. It's very large. You can see it's 3 stories high on the inside. The internal bit is hollowed out. Good.
Trying.
It's hollowed out. There's a heavy sense of incense. Like it is an assault on your senses. There are many exotic weapons and like cooking goods. There's pretty much everything. When he says bazaar, he means it in the bazaar as in the B-A-Z-Z, like that, where it's like everything, and bazaar as in it's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
Like what all he has and everything. As he sits down, he goes, and you're introducing everyone.
Yeah. This is Sorn. This is Liren. This is Leon.
It is very nice to be meeting you.
Is he extending his
Yeah,
hand?
he's extending his hand out.
Soren will.
He
reach
is
out.
like your size.
Yeah. is he an orc?
He
Or-
walks it down.
Okay, I thought I couldn't remember.
The
'cause I-
orc is Gregory, who is
Right. No, I mean when you first mentioned
Oh, yeah,
because I know you kept saying tusk, but that they also were orcs.
he has
or-
he's a lockstone with his. He's like an African gray.
Okay.
So he's a little like darker skin, bigger. He has like marked in tattoos, like marking, and but one of his tusks is broken off.
Right. See, I remember you mentioned the tusk, but I also know that orcs tend to refer
like
to
that,
as
I mean, not
tusks.
like that type of tusk, like tusk.
Yeah, I know. So,
It is a pleasure to have been meeting you.
it is nice to meet you too. The back of Soren's head. I've met you before.
I'll reach out and shake his hand.
You.
Beep.
So you have been taking the care of Cal.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Well, after I left here, I went to
Harold. Go on.
Let's go exploring.
oh, I got it in my notes.
As you look around, I want the two of you at the table, who's not Cal, roll a perception check.
$18.
Natural 20.
God bless Ilmater! As you look around, you notice behind him, behind like the stand and everything, is a small photo. Or like photos, a drawing. There are two. There's him by himself in front of the shop. He looks much younger. To the left of that is him with a smaller Loxodon. And to the right side is him with Cal.
After I left here, I went to Dakar for a little bit.
But why?
Well, I mostly left here to try to dip out on my gambling debts.
I thought I did the better teaching. You could have told me. I know we only knew for a little over a month, but you could have told me.
I'm sorry, I realized that I hurt you.
It is okay. We all have things we try and run from. It's why I'm here. After leaving the western continent after Isabel's passing and run. So I saw myself in you, small one.
I do feel really bad.
No, don't. You
about-
are safe and healthy. That is good. You have other strong men with you. That is good. And like slap him like. You also have interesting, also small people with you.
You know, colloquially, he calls small people as anyone who's like
Yeah.
your size.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna point to Leah and be like, this small one's pretty strong too. Don't let her size fool you.
Ugh. You
now.
keep Gregory run for money. Greg goes, well, I don't know about that.
Well, that's
I'm a lot bigger.
That one points to Liam. He's not so strong.
Hey!
I could see. He's in the small.
Yeah.
Very thin. You need eat more. Gregory, go get meat.
Gregory's like,
Me.
Okay.
I'm back.
I wish that I could say I was just here to say that I'm sorry and to pay a friendly visit, but
You are always welcome in the Hakash Bazaar.
I actually need to ask a favor.
Anything.
My friend, point to Leon, seems to be currently being targeted by Raviscon and the Black Skeleton.
I heard. I have Wait. They did a bad job on you.
He turns around.
It's hard to capture this.
He pulls in and he goes. He pulls out the wanted.
That is you.
Yeah, that's us.
They do not capture your eyes very well. I thought that different one.
That's me.
Did you ever find your mother?
I did.
Everyone on me goes, like, the rest of the group goes,
She's.
She's their leaf prize child.
I kind of felt the same way too for a long time. But turns out she did it for a reason.
Which is?
My father.
Wait, hold. What does your mother look like?
You have dad?
She's like a human.
Sweet. You're not.
Right.
Who's Papa?
Dad's kind of a demon.
Oh.
how, hello, Harold.
Tabaxi attack!
Harold the Barrel kicks in the door.
Hashtag Harold the Demon.
My name has erupted.
Which demon?
Titavilus.
Gregory, get the book.
You have a book?
Oh, we have expanded market. We have everything from the lowliest of little trinkets to full-on artillery, if you come for the right price.
As he laughs, his belly shakes.
Interesting.
We have cannoned it back.
Artillery, eh?
I have
Walk up to the Black Skeleton. Hi, Black Skeleton.
They have been doing much better business. You did put a small dent, but you only took small munitions. How much did you get?
You got like, you sold it for like 500 gold.
I think around 500.
Pulls away from the hookah.
That was worth at least 15.
I'm not really a very good saleswoman.
Yeah, apparently so. I did a bad job at that too.
Hey, you tried your best.
I did, but that's okay. You are being allowed to learn. You were young. Many years.
You might ruffle your hair a little bit.
Thanks.
So, what the favor you need from me?
I was going to see if you could potentially set up an unaggressive conference between ourselves and Raviscon, if in any way possible.
Gregory?
Gregory's like, God damn it, I'm doing 3 jobs.
He comes out with like
The book
And meat.
He's got like a kiss the cook apron
On top of his pajamas.
Yes!
What do you need?
I have
he,
testimony.
he comes out with you know this full on like rotisserie meat that's just been cooking over a low heat that he just leaves on all the time. Because Hakar,
Shawarma.
from what you remember, Hakar doesn't sleep that well. He has a lot of night terrors and night traumas. So he wakes up and eats. And he goes back to bed and wakes up and he eats. So it's constantly on.
Okay.
So he comes out with it and he goes, Gregor's like,
What do you need? Hands are full. Bring book, give me meat to... You want with meat?
Sure.
the man's like, yeah, okay.
No, give book meat and then that. Oh, okay? Okay, boss. Whatever you say.
Okay, bye.
He begins to like pull out some plates and Gregory is awfully like has plates on, he's just holding it and just like on his leg and he's like onto the plates, gives it proportionally to you guys, takes it back.
I did the meeting of Gregory on expedition to northern continent.
Oh.
Homeward bound.
He was alone. So I have made him friend. That
It's kind of your thing, isn't it?
I do what I can. I buy and sell and I do what I can.
Buy fish from
Admirable.
Do you need you want to set up meeting? Do you need munitions? Do you need... I unfortunately will have to ask for the payment for munitions. As much as I love you, non-daughter of mine, I can't give it for free.
It's understandable. It's a business.
At least I got that.
I'm trying not to make this a meeting where we need to have munitions, but maybe we'll see what we can purchase. Just in
It
case.
depends on what you are the needing.
Gregor comes back.
Okay, what do you need? I am the needing of next meeting with Revelskan.
Goes behind the counter. Opens it. Pulls out a key. Opens another book inside of it.
Very smart. No one looking regular book for secret book.
That is smart. I might have to take a page out of that book.
You always want the puns.
Soren's like, I'm very confused.
Puns are my deal.
Not when you do it.
Boss, your next meeting is in 3 days. You're meeting here. Is that alright with you guys?
I think we could probably hold out for 3 days.
We have a
Leon goes, we have a job in 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I don't think Cameron's going to meet me on the rooftop.
I feel like that's probably a no. Whatever that thing is that you're talking about that you didn't happen to mention to us before.
So I kind of went into the Assassins, guild meeting area with Liren. Man looks over at Liren. She went too. She kind of arm wrestled somebody.
And what does that have to do with Cameron?
I kind of left him a note asking for him to meet me on top of the church.
Did you sign it as yourself?
Yep.
That might not
I
have been
signed
the
it with my code name. I didn't sign it as me.
Might not have been the smartest idea.
Think it's I found it?
Probably.
My bad.
Wish you would have, mentioned that.
Well, I wanted to try and do something on my own to, not get the group involved.
No, I just mean, should
That
mention.
usually ends in disaster.
Well, now we know, and now we know it didn't work.
Like being branded by
It's a
a
nice try, though.
demon.
But maybe if we go above Cameron's head to Raviscon.
It's not a bad idea. We could potentially do that. It could work for us.
I mean, it could also not. We could all die. horribly.
Well, I hope you don't die. I'd be very sad. I'd have to cut the business with Revelskan. No one hurts family.
Interesting leverage.
I can try. But that much leverage, I would need a favor.
What kind of favor? You know what? I owe you one.
Tears up a little.
Oh, little Caroline, you have grown so much.
You owe me about 10,000 gold.
You owe me, you owe me a lot more money for that. I just need you to go to the Western continent sometime in the next year. I can't leave.
I have, as you look down, he also has clockwork on his leg.
During bad deal before Gregory, I was in scuffle and broke leg permanently.
That's unpleasant.
So I cannot be doing the travel. I can't go.
I think we can make that work.
You would know what is the country now. You would be the knowing of the new country after issues. The capital of Dymuth.
Okay.
Over after, and you all know because you know political events,
Right.
We do.
mostly, is that the Western continent has been divided into 4 separate countries after the falling of the king. That's all I'm gonna say. Your brains can put that together.
Capital of what was the name?
Dymuth. Diamouth.
And what is it you need us to do in Dymuth?
I need you to see if my darling Lillian is alive. She was my wife before I left. We'll live long time. How long you live? Look at you.
It's tricky because many of us died trying to fight large things.
Okay, normally.
I think Goliaths are about the same as.
Like 100 years max.
Let me just pull up their
Do you believe it's like 100 years max?
age. Have lifespans comparable to human.
So 100
yeah,
max.
so about 100, yeah.
That will be roughly when a child becomes an adult. I will live 5 of your lifespans. I would have. But we live 5 of your lifespans roughly.
Get much done.
Lot of business. I'm about 150. And I have already ruined my body. What a shame it is to deal in dark dealings.
Wouldn't know anything about that.
Before you ask Helmine, I have stopped habit of the harder moon drugs.
You know that is like our equivalent of like very heavy drugs.
We won't name those drugs.
Well, that's probably good.
I found the guidance in a higher being.
Okay.
Well, several higher beings.
Like-
Those of light and good, but I still do dark because I'm kind of in it. Do you need place to stay? I have rooms. You can stay in your own room.
Actually, that'd be great, but there is one thing somebody should probably go do before we stay tonight.
What?
I need to go check on a friend.
Oh, you have other friends here.
Just
Or yeah, they're your friends or they're your friends?
They would be all of our friends.
he's our friend.
Oh, well,
He's
send
small, smaller than me.
Oh,
he's-
tiny!
Tiny, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I just need to check on him real quick.
Well, go. I will prepare your room. I haven't really touched it.
It might be faster if I just.
You want to go just by yourself?
I
Good,
mean,
that give me time to talk to your friends.
I'll pop the ring back on. I mean,
Oh, I don't like it.
sorry, it's
It helps in
You are
town,
much
like-
more beautiful the way you were.
Thank
You
you.
attract many men, I bet.
Yeah.
Bad girl. Do you have boyfriend? Do you have husband?
Yes, she has a boyfriend.
There is
Oh, what kind of boyfriend?
there is a guy,
What's his name?
Devin.
He is small but very strong.
Wait. Is he human?
Yeah,
He have big gauntlets?
yeah. You know
I
it?
ran from here once. What a small world. You dating a cop.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you more about that later.
Well, I mean, I am wanted outside of Zelbin.
I mean, aren't we all in some way or another?
I mean, pulls that thing.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll talk more about that later.
I look forward. Now go. We'll be here. We enjoy many meals.
Many meats.
I'm
Leon's
assuming.
like, do you want me to go with you? So we're not alone? We'll be more equally speed.
Okay. Yeah. Just in case. Well,
Gotcha.
no, it's harder to disguise you. I can at least have this.
And just don't want you to go alone.
No, I understand. Is my pass without trace gone at this point? Probably.
So that's an hour?
Yeah.
There's about 20 minutes to get there. You're talking about 20. You have 20 minutes left. Which
Okay.
is roughly how long you need to get there.
I just. Yeah. Okay. Come with me.
All right. So that is where we're going to end tonight's session. With you heading off to give Sprout his medicine, and Hakar is about to give
Talk
you
to
the
us.
give you the rigmarole. Thank you guys so much for being here on this, our wacky, crazy journey where, boy, howdy, things went pretty interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back next week with not this, but with a one-shot. A special one-shot that you're helping decide. How long is it still going on for a little few more days?
Yeah, so for a couple more days, if you look us up on Facebook, we currently have a poll going on. You can pick our level between level 10, level 15. You can pick what we're doing. Either we're saving a kidnapped family or we're finding a powerful artifact. And you can pick our big bad. Is it a terrible dragon or is it a horrible lich? You decide.
I am going to put that in the link. I'm going to put that so we can get to it. Make sure to get that as soon as you see this, or, whenever. So you can get, add your vote. Hopefully it goes well for them. Thank you guys so much again. Tristan, give them what's going on.
Wednesday will be detention, talking about humans. Thursday will be roll for bluff about this episode, and then that one shot on Friday. Again, if you missed watching this live, you'll be seeing it on Monday on YouTube.
The YouTube.
The YouTube, the tubing of the U.
So thank you guys so much once again. Anything you want to add, Sammy?
Yeah, if you're not already following us, go on ahead and follow us to be entered in the chance for that giveaway.
It'll be worth it. There are so many cool things.
It's a lot of cool merch.
Again, that is enter. You have until
That is
The
one of
11th.
the posts I just added to the poll. So if you just want to go there, then you get there real fast. Go on.
Yep. That's
Thank you guys so much once again, and we will see you next week. Bye.